So then why you ask me what I want? That's crazy. That was crazy. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think you should report it. I don't think you should live stream, man.
There you go.
Kind of incriminating myself.
No, we're not. We're not gonna show everything, bro. And what we're showing, they don't even know what we're showing. You get what I'm saying? We're just gonna open it. We're gonna talk. You feel me? I'm trying to connect the Bluetooth on this. So I can shut this shit the fuck up. Oh shit, it's dead.
I have my headphones.
You got your headphones? Try to connect to the Bluetooth on this fucking thing. Boy, see, yeah, you can bring me some of that. God bless you.
I'll be there in a few.
All right, bye. What's the plug for this shit? Settings, bro.
Ignore.
What are you doing? Just do this.
That was
Settings.
That's what it is. It's right here, Bluetooth.
Oh, the Bluetooth is right here.
No, but it was just there. That's what I'm saying.
Right here. Pow.
It was already there, bro. Look, it connected. It was already there.
It's connected?
It was already there. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I was on. I already connected it.
There we go. Now we're back.
Yeah, I'm hearing everything already.
Good. I didn't want that to bleed out to this. Oh, that's my camera. I'm like, how can we change that angle? Here we are. Pow. There you go. I'm changing the settings right here. No X. You can hear me? Sound good? All right, bye. So yeah, bro, we're just gonna follow.
So we're gonna follow up.
You're just gonna open it and be excited about it on stream. You know what I'm saying? Where's that fucking? Here it is. Fuck. All right. This is for me. Then you'll hear me. Oops. All right. Let's see if everything is where it was supposed to go. I mean, this is just part of the shit here. Yeah, so we go. Oh shit. Let me see. My mic is good. And your mic is this. Now, Gucci my love.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I guess going to there.
Oh, because you're doing it straight through the headphones. Crusher. Through there?
Yeah.
All right. Much better?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you don't even need the DJI mic. Cool.
No. That's it. Oh, yeah.
No, may I have two sets just in case. So how's the weed, yo? Tell me that weed ain't fucking powerful, bro.
I really like it.
Never even smoked it?
I did smoke. I didn't really like it.
You didn't really like it? I should have seen top shelf. What happened? Oh, you used to that spray.
No, it was just like a taste was like strong for me.
It was what?
Taste was like strong for me. It tastes like what that?
Look, just look at the bag. What's the name on it? I'll tell you.
What is that?
The pink
Oh,
bag. Bring
it's
it.
so fine. That's what fine tastes like for real.
Yeah.
It
Can you
does taste
pass me
like the fine.
my Gucci glasses, bro? So I can see
Martian
that?
mint, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Martian mints.
It's the
All right.
mint part.
It's the mint part for you, right?
The mint part that got me.
All right. That's just, all right. Let's see what we got in here. And like I said, don't worry. We're about to make sure we have everything. That's all. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, use a knife.
All right. Yeah. There we go. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Yeah, we can't put that on the
Oh
screen.
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can't put this on screen. Can't put this on screen. It just says it right there.
You think? Oh my god.
That's
Bro.
kind of obvious, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Damn.
that's pretty telling.
Yeah, that's pretty tough.
Hold on. Is that the heat, man? Hold on.
That is a heat, man.
Listen.
Oh shit.
Of what disconnected?
Yeah.
I gotta really trim this mustache. I hate bushy mustache. That shit
Careful.
bothers my fucking face, bro. I lost a clip to my machine.
How we were gonna set them up? We'll set them up.
We can unpack right here. We can put it on top of the box.
Okay.
We'll do it like this. Oh shit!
Yeah, man. That's good.
Oh shit!
Oh shit, and the bag. Hey, look at
Bro,
that. Care package. Just a
bro,
care package.
yours, the one's mine.
Care package.
Bro,
Can't go with the brand or nothing like that. Can't go with the brand or nothing like that.
Yo.
Can't let people see what we, you know what I'm saying? Can't let them
Yeah.
know, you know what I'm saying?
I'll put myself here.
All they know is just items. No marks, no nothing. They can't zoom in on nothing.
Bro. Pom
Shit
pom.
crazy.
Boom boom.
Chains. Oh shit.
Oh shit! This is the bottom of it right here.
Oh shit.
Bro, this is so lit. So lit. So lit. So lit.
But
Oh.
shit. Yeah, you got two, I got two, right? These
Yup.
the
The special ones, yeah.
okay, I didn't see the seeds for a second. I got scared.
No, bro.
I
We
got
made sure, trust me.
scared.
We made
We
sure.
good.
Wow.
And
This is so
this
fucking
is
cool.
this is
It's
what?
like Christmas all over again,
Oh, the
bro.
light one, the fucking light one.
I did. I knew I thought about it. I only bought one?
Yeah, you bought one.
Oh, but that's not for that.
This is for
That's
the germs. This is for germs and everything around
that's
it.
before we use all of
That's
this.
for the surface.
Yeah, that's
Before we
for
even
that's
put it up.
before that's the best sanitizer in the world, bro.
Yeah,
Nah,
right. I would have needed one too to be able to crib and sanitize all the areas that I put this shit at, but we still use it.
there we go,
It's still like
bro. We
go back and forth. We just
uh,
I use it one day, use it the next day, whatever the case may be.
yeah. Because I always think I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't remember. I don't remember though.
You know
What
that
we were thinking.
the syringe was separate, right?
Yeah, it was. Remember, it's gonna come in your mailbox.
Oh my God, that's probably been in my mailbox. I haven't checked my mailbox in a couple of days.
Yeah,
I probably did the same shit you did. Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
When did we order it? When did we order it though?
Mm-hmm.
When did we do it?
If this is here, it should have been here.
Yeah, it should be around. Right.
It's around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
They get it here in a couple of days.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The UV. Look, before, after.
Oh, that's insane. Yeah, we're
It
gonna
says
need that.
99.9%
We're gonna need that. So this is the advanced one. This is not no regular
eliminates, bro.
basic beginner friendly. No, we're gonna need that shit. And this shit.
Yeah, this
Oh
is
my.
important. That's what we're gonna use before we set everything up.
Yeah.
And then this, of course, you already know what this,
Yeah, I
we
know.
got to try that out today,
Yeah, we got.
so we could throw those you got.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you could pull that out the box if you want.
I'm making that though.
Be careful, you
Good.
got a camera pointing at you.
Yeah.
And no
Yeah.
chat. This is available everywhere. This is not no dark web shit.
No.
I don't want them thinking there's some dark
You're
web
fine. Go
shit.
ahead, find it. I won't tell you.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Told you. Told you, Mo.
This is not for food. This is
We in this shit
specifically
to
for
win
this.
it.
This is specifically for this, nigga. This is not for nothing else, which is the best part. That's the best part about it. Uh, 360 degrees airflow circulation,
Told you.
95 to 155
We
Fahrenheit
needed
degrees,
that. We needed optimization.
fully adjustable temperature control,
Yeah.
BPA free and dishwasher safe,
Mm-hmm.
350 watts of power. Oh my God, 110 volts, 60 hertz. Five extra
Wow.
taller trays to fit all varieties of words and things and as well the napkins on the floor. They fell on the floor.
Mm.
I was just saying where just wow, bro. Bring over there. Watch your cord. Watch your cord.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't know.
You could put that
You may as
over
well.
here. Look.
Yeah, perfect. Here we go.
Now, man.
Wow, really doing this. Really
Mm-hmm.
having
This shit's really
it.
happening, bro.
Shit. How many one of these boxes to bring them back?
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna keep any of them.
No, yeah, I'm gonna take one. Yeah, I'm gonna take one of the boxes.
How you gonna take it?
You want these boxes?
Oh, yeah. Sure, for sure. I don't really want that. Whatever's inside, you could just put somewhere when you load up,
Facts. Oh shit. It's
bro.
real.
It's lit.
It's real. It's real.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to check the mail. That's it. Shit,
That is a
that's it.
fact.
Damn. Oh wait, let me get my shits.
Oh, you want to try that right away?
Yeah.
Nice. Let's go. Pull up this manual, bro.
Oh, yes. This is the quick start guide. Oh, I can't have this on camera.
Yeah.
All right, so the quick start guide. All right.
Yeah, you read it, bro. Let me know what you hear. Right. I was
I got
trying, but
one
these
for
fucking
you.
glasses, bro.
Mm, okay. So that confused me at first, but in a sense made it make sense. Okay. Okay. So 96 to 100 when it's like less than 75% capacity. But if we over 75% capacity of the amount of things that we put in it,
Mm.
then we'll put the degree a little higher. But if we have the whole thing empty, it's a little less. Fully
So how?
loaded.
What's the? Does it tell your weight amount? Is there a weight to heat ratio or a weight to time ratio,
No,
or is it
they
one
did
fits
mention
all?
they did talk about that. They said there are many different opinions about what the proper temperature should
Mm.
be. This can vary depending on what type you are drying.
Mm.
But there's little to no peer-reviewed research about the exact temperature. Different alkaloids found in some degrade that. To be safe, we recommend the low and slow method. So that's what
Mm.
they say.
I see. So what are we gonna do then? What's our choice?
We gotta go at 96 to 100 degrees because less than 75% capacity.
You think it won't fry it? 'Cause that's really the important part.
Nah, it don't go for no. You said check. We have to check it every couple hours. Check. So it takes from anywhere from 4 to 12 hours. And they say check the progress after a few hours. Make sure they are brittle and not bendable or soft to the touch. When drying at low temperatures, there's no way to over dry them.
Mm.
Interesting.
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 Oh man, see, shit like that
We needed
is
that.
important to know
Yeah, we needed that. It
because
would have been
one false
stressing.
move,
Yeah, it would have been
yeah,
stressing. Yo, what's going on?
and everybody's confused, walking around misrepresenting ourselves. Don't even know how to
Yeah,
clarify the situation because we're
yeah,
so
we're just
ignorant that
like,
we're
didn't
arrogant
read the
enough to not.
instructions.
The fuck, bro? What's going on? Yo, well, what's up? No, I can at the moment. No, I cannot at the moment. Um, you're gonna have to give me like 45 minutes. All right, bro. But yeah.
This is interesting.
Well,
Drying,
what's interesting, bro?
drying
Things
takes
that
up.
are interesting, I need to know right away because I feel like when things are interesting, they're important.
This is on the drying tip. So it said when you cut a mushroom
Hmm.
open or simply pull it apart, exposing the inside, you can speed up the drying process by over 50%. Did not know that.
Wow.
Interesting.
Know what's more interesting to me?
Well,
That you, when I had this off, I could not hear shit. And once I put them on, and you're mic'd up, it's like you could talk as low as you want, bro. I could hear you. No, man, just saying.
just keep it around. Just always walk around with your laptop and headphones.
No, we're just gonna have to fucking get the backpack. You know, heard of the backpack?
Oh,
Or the
shit.
streamer's backpack?
Oh, shit.
You just walk around my tub on your fucking shit.
Mm, wow. So this is interesting too.
What?
So they say about drying process, the speeds up if we cut it in the middle, whatever. To
Hmm.
automate your drying, connect your dehydrator to any standard 24-hour outlet timer set to turn off in 12 hours. And it
Wow.
just, that's it.
That's the beauty of that shit.
That's smart.
You ain't got to babysit it. You know what I mean? That's the part I like.
Wait, no, they say I don't think it comes with one. I think they're saying we should get one.
Oh, a timer?
Yeah,
An automatic timer so it can shut off?
yeah,
That's additional?
I think so.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I thought that came with it.
If you're drying a small amount, you can remove any empty trays. Trailer dishwasher safe.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Trailer dishwasher safe, but some dishwashers dry with extremely high heat, which can warp the trays. If you use low heat dry setting or delicate setting, otherwise hand washing is recommended.
So we can't fucking make a move until we get the syringe.
No, we can't. Yeah. But
That's
this
the
is
only thing.
good. That's good. Next thing, let me see if there's any other notes. What's going on there? Oh,
Be careful, yo. You can almost see the box.
oh shit.
Oh shit, you wildin', bro. Don't break it
Throw
yet,
this
bro.
off.
What it look like, bro? Does that shit got like weird, complicated wires and shit like that?
I ain't see it. There's a sponge up here at the top.
Oh, take that shit out of there, bro. What the fuck, bro? How we gonna see it if you scared, bro?
I'm just getting to
Bro, you can't
it.
get scared, bro. We're already there, bro. We fucked up, bro. We gonna have to do this shit one way or another. We fucked up
I'm
already.
nervous.
We in too deep.
Oh, it's
Oh
coming out.
my god.
It's coming out.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Anything else? Put that shit right there.
All right. This is what we need. This is what we need to look at.
That's what we need. All right, let's start reading that shit, bro.
Let's this shit.
Get into let's educate ourselves, bro.
All right. Safety instructions. To prevent damage, please read this manual carefully before you use the appliance.
And they have to make the letters smaller.
God damn, real. This is small for me too.
This shit is like a competition. Like, how small can you read?
Is it
It
necessary?
says, do not work with appliances longer than 40-hour running. So we cannot overdo it.
That. Boy.
Very important.
We
Because
gotta maximize the use. So when we get like a full, but we gotta wait till we get a full batch.
But we got five. How many layers we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers, bro.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, bro. I think each one of those holds a pound.
That's true though. That's kind of true though. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
And it says no more than 40 hours, and 10 we do 2 times. Says
Right.
you cannot
That's it.
exceed 40.
Can't exceed 40. So that's one day.
20.
Yeah, that's one day.
Start at 10 in the morning, 10 at night, 20. Right before 10 at night, 20 off. So that means we could probably do 2 batches.
But that's why they say set the timer. Well, I mean, we don't need it, but yeah, it'll be easier
Because
to
it'll
set the
turn itself
timer.
off.
Yeah,
But I think at that point, we're going to have to buy a 10.
yeah, that's extra. Yeah, you're right. We'll wait till we do the extra shit. Then we get a timer and all that extra shit.
Right now, we need to
Right now, we need to master the manual shit. Yeah, the grittiness of it. Yeah. So that's one. So for that, 40 hours running, you maximize the time.
Says, unplug the appliance when it's not in use. Keep the power base from water. Do not switch the appliances so it's wet. Do not work. Yeah.
Idea was what?
Yeah, bro. Paper towels. Holy shit. You don't even want that too.
You know I'm gonna say something this
shit, bro. Shit.
Damn.
You hit that shit real good?
Yeah.
The bag is wet, so I'm gonna have to
get out the bag. There you go. That's the baby right there. That's the baby girl right there.
Mm-hmm. Yo, you know what? Maybe you should lay some parchment paper on this bitch.
Yeah, that's a good idea for real. That should be clean. No damn traveling up that bitch.
Right there. Oh, man. There we go. That shit there.
What usage and cause damage and injury to its user. Use the appliance only for the use always follow the manual. Unplug the appliance when not used. Keep the power base away from water. Do not use
Nice.
the appliance with damaged electrical cord, plug after the appliance stops or with other damage. If it has happened, contact service center. Oh, so we could get this service. That's actually cool. Anything happen, we could get a service. Do not let electrical cord hang over sharp edges or touch hot surfaces. Do not allow children to unplug the appliance before cleaning. Never yank cord to disconnect from outlet. Instead, grasp plug and pull to disconnect. Use the appliance only for household purposes. It is not designed for commercial use. Do not cover the appliance.
You see? Can't try to do some shit like some commercial shit.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
Mm.
Don't think tomorrow you could open up a business.
Do
Yeah.
not cover the appliance. Do not leave the appliance unattended while in use.
Mm. That might be very important for a
Might be
reason.
very important for a very good reason. Put the appliance only onto the flat surface. Onto flat surfaces. Got you. For using the first time. Unpack the appliance before you make sure the electric parameters of your kettle indicate on the technical characteristics table match the factors of your local electric network. What? How are we gonna find that out?
That's crazy.
Electric parameters of your kettle indicate on the technical characteristics table match the characteristics of your local electric network. Wash lids and sections of the appliance. Wash sections with warm water and a small quantity of detergents or washing dish for washing dish. Small quantity. Warm water and a small quantity of detergent. Clean the power base with the help of wet rag. Do not put it into a water and do not wash it.
That's smart. Because I think
Yeah, we just have to wipe it down basically. Have a designated rag for it.
should have malfunctioned.
Yeah, we gotta have a designated rag for it that's clean.
Yeah, that type of
Or
shit.
it's something that we throwing away that we use. All right. Drying products is an effective way for its conservation. Warm air will fix controllable temperature circulate freely inside the appliance between upper and lower lids. Separate controllable removable sections and power base. That is why the products which are situated under sections of the appliance are dry and even, and with minimum losses of health-giving vitamins. So you can enjoy fruits, vegetables, and much, which are prepared without using unhealthy substances the whole year. You can also dry flowers, medicinal plants, prepare cereals with the help of this appliance. Ooh,
See?
cool.
Everything is doesn't have to be like used for the dark side.
Yeah. Use of the appliance. Put a prepared and advanced products to a removable section. Sections for products should be placed in such a way to let the air circulate freely between them. The regulation of height of the sections is possible. That is why you should not put too many products to the sections and put the products onto each other. Always begin to put products to the lower section first. Put the sections onto a power base. Put the upper lid on the appliance. During drying, the upper lid should always be on the appliance. Got you? Plug and turn on the appliance by putting the switch to the position on. The indicator light becomes red. Set the temperature of the dehydrator. Press plus and minus simultaneously to enter the timing state.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Temperature mode advices. Heard. 35 to 40
We're
degrees.
doing something important, Legend. What do you mean?
Greens,
We're
40
not fucking
degrees.
lollygagging.
Bread, 40 to 45. Yogurt, 45. Vegetables, 50 to 55. Fruits, 55 to 60 degrees. Meat, fish, 55 to 70 degrees. No, dry products following the guidelines of this manual. When you finish using the appliance, turn it off by putting a switch to the off position. Let the products cool down.
Mm-hmm.
Put dry products into a container package for keeping food and put it into a freezer.
Bro, I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna order some food.
I'm hungry too, talking about this.
Yeah, yo, like what the fuck? I feel like ordering some like what? Come over here. Niggas don't gotta
Over
go
here,
over
we
there.
over there, we over here. Then we got a party over here.
Come.
What
Nobody's
we
saying
going
you to
over
stay over
there?
there.
Yeah,
Looking like
downstairs.
Queen of the Nile. Oh, he ain't like that shit. He stopped wagging. Looking like the Wolf of Wall Street.
When you're
Come
finished,
here.
let the prize cool
I
down.
love you too, motherfucker. That's
I'll
my
put that
puppy right
plan.
there.
It is
What
recommended.
it do, chat? What it do, chat? What it do?
It do
Today
check.
we are unboxing some cool shit. So welcome to the stream. Double tap the like if you're not subscribed. Sub up, sub up, sub up.
Sub up, sub
Oh
up.
shit, we got 4 people on Twitch.
W's in the
That's
chat. W's in the
amazing.
chat. W's in
Yo,
the
Twitch
chat.
is jumping right now. Yo, thank you,
Twitch.
Twitch. Yo, everybody, sub up, sub up. Let's go. This is the Chia-thon. Right now we unboxing this right here. I'm gonna show it to you guys.
It is
This right
recommended.
here. So this right here is cool. And then I
Oh,
got
they
like a
talking
whole
about a
bunch of
different
little.
version then. They talking about pressing the. They talking about there's a different version to this shit.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because they just talk about pressing the minus button and plus button at the same time to pull up a menu for this. But this is already here for
Oh.
the degrees. Yeah, it said it right here. Where it said.
Oh my god. So
Yeah,
it's gonna
look.
be the coolest winter.
Look what it said. Press plus and minus simultaneously to enter the timing state.
Woo!
I
So I
was
bought the one with the timer.
Yeah, you brought the one with the timer. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Sub up, chat. Thank you so much, chat. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. You already see the vibe, Joe. If you're not on Twitch, go follow us on Twitch. Go jump on the Twitch, drop a comment, drop a like.
It is recommended to put all 5 sessions onto the appliance during using it, no matter how many sessions are empty. Did not know that.
Wait, repeat that?
So we gotta keep all the sessions there, just like how it is.
No matter what.
No matter, even if we just doing 5.
Because it's probably based on the height of it and the filtration of
Yeah,
each of those
and the
spaces.
air
The way it
going, yeah,
circulates.
way it circulates.
See, look, it's like in a wafer, so I'm sure they're not all lined up. I think they're
Yeah, and it will get too much heat. We'll probably get too much heat to
Mm.
the ones at the bottom.
Boy, this is ready to go.
That's why. That's why.
Keep reading. Reading is fundamental.
Products are on the first upper section. Other 4 sections are empty. Make sure.
Yeah.
So they said examples.
What it do? What it
The
do?
products are on the first upper section. Other 4 sections are empty. Make sure that the upper lid is on the appliance. The products are on the first 2 sections. Other 3 sections are empty. Make sure that the upper lid is on the appliance. Always. So wash product before putting in the appliance. Do not put wet products into appliance. Rub it dry.
Wow.
You gotta dry it.
But that's
kind of,
so you know what we gotta do? I think we need like a terry cloth, something that's really just soaks up water.
yeah.
The most water absorbent thing. I think we need to ask Alexa what it is.
Yeah, we need one of those.
Alexa, what is the most waterproof material that I can use to dry something sensitive?
Food, dry some food thing or something. Be careful.
Repeat that again. Gore-Tex. No, she didn't.
Gore-Tex?
Gore-Tex. She said Gore-Tex. Now, you think Gore-Tex is going to work for us? I think that would be pushing that. We will be swimming in waters we don't know what we're talking
Yeah, we don't
about.
know what we're doing.
Legend, I told you to come over here, puppy.
What would they call them? Little rags, soak up water, mad good. They sell them at Dollar Tree.
Not to the room. Grab your camera.
And they sell them at Dollar
Yeah.
Tree, whatever.
Oh yeah, I know which ones you're saying. Those cheap jumpies. But not the paper towel ones, right? The white ones.
Yeah, the like rag. It's like a rag.
Mm-hmm. That shit.
Yeah.
What happened, lady? What are you crying about? Huh? What is your problem, little boy? What is your dysfunction?
All right.
Oh.
Do we really gotta do it? It said to wash the product. Yeah, we have to. Yeah. So we gotta wash the product before putting them in there. Gotta wash them off.
Look at that shit we wasn't even doing, bro. We wasn't even washing our shit.
Yeah, cause I guess like the dirt that comes from the soil and everything, we need to get that off.
And all the and all them.
Look at that.
Whatchamacallit?
Germs or bacteria that could be on it. To go in that and infect the whole thing, cause we using it. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Holy shit, yo, that shit got the wind out of me.
So it says, do not put sections with products if there is water in it.
I tire easy.
All right, I'm gonna go back. Wash product before putting in the appliance. Do not put wet products into appliance. Rub it dry. Attention, do not put sections with products if there is water in it. Cut out the spoiled parts of products. Slice the products in such a way to situate it freely between the sections. The duration of drying product depends on the thickness of pieces into which it is sliced, etc. You can change the position of the sections if not all products on it dried well. Oh, that's a lot of sense. Should have been doing that. And they dry easier. Like
Try to put that camera somewhere like right there in front of by the
flip them
TV so you catch
flip
it.
them every 2 hours or every hour or whatever. So
Yeah,
they dry
do that.
easier.
Or you know what? It's a garbage can. Put it sideways and put it on top of it, just like that. No, 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 no. Stand it up the way you were standing it up. No, the end. Flip it inside.
Better?
Yeah, but it has to be like a pyramid. That has to touch the pad. Not the other way.
I'm bugging. I don't know how to word this, bro.
Open it up all the way out. Now fold it in. Make that
This way?
the lid touch the pad, not up there at the bottom.
Oh,
There you go. But yeah, and then as it leans like that, there you
and
go.
then fit it on this on the
Take
tripod, you
those
said?
take those headphones out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll charge. Thank you.
Shoot.
Oh man, there you go. Like it could catch you. You can aim it more to your. Yeah.
No, the TV is stopping it 'cause it touches the
No, I'm saying
TV.
like pull the left side a little more to the towards you
Which side? What is?
of the iPad. Pull the left side
I
just
think
a
it's
little
hitting the
like that.
TV. Okay, it's good. Oh, that is good.
Oh man,
All right, bet.
but I see what you were saying though.
So you can change the yeah, like I said, we can you can change the position of if the set of the sessions if not all products on it dried well.
Mm.
Oh, so you can switch it like literally pull out the shelf and put it somewhere else. What they're saying.
After you're done with it,
Before it's done, if it's not dried all the way, you could switch the sections. Yeah,
like bring it lower
yeah, bring
so
it
it could
lower or
dry
whatever.
faster.
And then you turn them like you cooking burgers type shit.
Ooh, that's fire.
You turn them,
I
yeah.
like that. I like that.
You can
Sure.
put upper sections down closer to power base, or the power base is the bottom, so that's where all the heat is coming from. And lower sections you can put in place of upper sections. Some of the fruits can be covered by its natural protective layer, and that's why the duration of drying may increase. To avoid this matter, it is better to boil product for about 1 to 2 minutes, and then put it to cold water and rub dry after that. What? I didn't know that. I don't
Yeah,
know about
yeah,
that.
that sounds crazy.
Sound crazy for real. We'll be
Look at my
doing
little
what then?
nephew. Happy birthday, nephew.
I'm the nigga. I switch.
Yo, my family is not that family for you. Look at that. Happy birthday, Neff.
The that's good.
Yeah, bless
Bless.
my little nephew. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Kayvon. You
Kayvon. You
see
see
his
his
hand
hand
though,
though,
right?
right?
What you
You
see?
see?
The swirl. Still
Still
there?
there? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's his
Yeah,
dad.
John said a house man.
R.I.P. Casper. Bro, I'll be proud of my little nephews. My little nephews be getting it in.
The duration of drying depends on the temperature and humidity of the room, the level of humidity of products, thickness of the pieces, etc. Drying
Yeah.
fruit. Yeah. Wow, that's different. Drying fruits. Wash the fruits, take out the pit, and cut out the spoiled parts. Slice in the pieces we can place freely between the sections. You can put the fruits down to natural lemon or pineapple juice, not to let them fade. If you want your fruits to smell pleasantly, you can add cinnamon or coconut swab. Drying vegetables. Wash the vegetables, take out the pits, and cut out spoiled parts. Slice in the pieces which you can freely between the sections. It's better to boil vegetables for about 1 to 5 minutes and then put it to a cold water and then rub dry. Rub dry. Drying medicinal plants. It is Recommended to dry new leaves, proper rules. After drying, it is better to put medicinal plants in paper bags or glass cans and place it in a dark, cool place. Oh, that's for us. That's the one for us. But they do say that about those. That we gotta put them in a dark, cool place afterwards. So that makes sense. Dry medicinal plants.
That's dope.
After drying, it's better to put medicinal plants in paper bags, glass cans. We gotta do the glass cans. Shit,
That's
50%.
why when I used to buy that shit, people used to give it to me in paper bags. I wondered why.
Wow,
With
that
a
makes a
little
lot of sense.
staple in it. I think I'm gonna carry the tradition. What it do, Sandra? Thank you for the comments.
Hmm. Containers for storage of dry products should be clean and dry. For better storage of dry fruits, use glass containers with metal lids and put it into a dark, dry place where temperature should be 5 to 20 degrees.
Mm.
During first week after drying, it is better to check if it is any moisture in container. If yes, it means that products are not dry well and you should dry it again.
Wow,
Yeah,
unbelievable.
because they say if you put it in a glass container, you see that it's built on moisture in the glass, like the
Mm.
little droplets and shit, like condensation happens. That means it wasn't dried well. Real.
Wow.
Attention, do not place hot and even warm products into containers for its further storage.
Yo, when was the last time you had Burger King?
Huh?
When was the last time you had Burger King?
Burger King?
You see, bro, we could talk mad low. You could hear each other because we're on stream.
Like last week or 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Never mind. I haven't a burger in like in
This shit's good, bro.
like
They got some
six
shit.
months.
They got some shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Where?
They
Want
got
some
some
Burger
shit.
King?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go with the
They got
Burger
some
King.
shit.
What would you get from Burger King?
Right now they got a limited time deal that I always wanted to get it, but I never got it yet. It's the what was it called again? Oh, where's my friend? They have a limited time online deal.
Oh, you saying the crispy onion Whopper?
Yes.
Bro, that's all you had to say. That is a crispy onion Whopper. Cause you going, I'm going for one of those.
Yeah, go for one too. We're gonna see what that shit is about.
Let's go. All right, streams. You're gonna see.
We're gonna see what that's
We about
about.
to eat this shit live, so to let you know how this crispy. And yo, Burger King don't pay us for this shit. I'm gonna tell y'all niggas right now, we got no
Yeah, we're
sponsors.
not
Yo, you
paying.
gotta plug that. Look what you do. Look what you do. Look what you do.
Yeah.
Grab the plug that's in the kitchen,
Yeah. Wait, this the
and
way?
that's the wire you're gonna take off and put the other plug there, so you could use that box. You feel me?
Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna get us large ones. What you want? Half C's,
Have
half
seen?
onions, half French fry. I don't even know why I'm
Yeah, that's
screaming
fire.
because
That's fire.
we mic'd up. I don't even gotta scream. I'm bugging. Chat's probably wilding. Like, why is he screaming?
Oh,
Yo,
you
we
want the
got two.
block over here? You say? Or the wire?
Take the wire. The wire is what you need.
Mm,
Bring the
the
whole thing
long
if you want.
one?
Bring both. Bring both. Bring both.
Rainbow. There's three of them.
Oh, so then no,
No,
I
there's
just
two.
want.
There's two. There's two.
Okay.
One's
So
another one.
whatever the
Wait, one's
low,
plugged in or something. You need this?
that long one. Bring that. Bring
All
that
right.
whole thing. Use that long one. So that way you could always put the camera you could put your camera on the bed.
Mhm. Someone change the block. I mean, change the cord, right?
Yeah, because I'm sure that cord has the same thing as that one. Check. You tell me if I'm wrong.
No, it's a USB.
It's a USB, so that's
Yeah.
why I told you to bring the whole thing.
You said the whole thing. I thought you said the other one.
Oh yeah. No, no.
I'm bugging. I'm bugging. Mm, 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 mm.
All right. So I don't know how old I've been since I last ordered this kind of food, right?
Okay.
Cause I don't know. I have no. It's not even. And yo, it's not because it's Uber Eats. Cause this is not even like I'm not having. It's not cashing out. It's this is just putting it in the cart. This is just adding it to your cart. It's $20. That's how it's gotten. That's what a meal costs.
That's crazy.
$20.
That's crazy. That shit's
You
really
guys
dumb.
go to Burger King. You waste $20. Do you know that you could go to Red Lobster and buy something with $20?
Yeah. You go to Pizza Hut, get like a little pasta for $9. You good.
Oh,
What?
people are crazy. That's insane.
Almost done.
I gotta say, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know,
Allergy?
because this is what he wanted. You see how quiet he is right now?
Yeah, you want to be with him.
He just wanted you to, yo, come here so I can lay down next to you. That's his shit.
Mm.
My bad, Leggy. Mm.
All right, we ain't done reading this. So they're giving us a table of preparing the fruits for drying. Table of preparing the for preliminary pairing of the vegetables. Oh, here we go.
See, you could put that camera here. Just don't gotta be plugged.
Oh yeah.
On top, right there. Pow. So you know what I mean? You camped up. All right. So
Preliminary
food.
preparing of the fruits save its natural color, taste, and flavor. Below you can see some useful recommendations how it is better to prepare fruits for drying. Pour a glass of juice, natural preferably. Remember that the juice which you take should correspond to the fruit which you prepare. For example, for preparing apple, you should take apple juice. Mix the juice with 2 glasses of water, then immerse preliminary processed fruits. See table of preparing the fruits for drying. Need to prepare liquid for 2 hours. It says mix the juice with 2 glasses of water, then immerse preliminary processed fruits into prepared liquid for 2 hours. That's crazy. That's
That's a
crazy.
lot.
That's a lot. Time and way of preliminary processing of the foods which are described in the table. Only fact finding personal preferences of customers can differ as described in the table. So name apricot. For example, they give us an example. Apricot. Preparing slice it and take out the pit. Condition after drying. Soft. Duration of drying 13 to 28. What hours?
Wow. That's a lot of
13
drying.
to 28 what? 13 to 28 what? What are they talking about?
Hours.
That's not hours, bro. You wilding. Apricot for 13 to 28
To
hours.
dry apricots, yeah.
And this one is 36. What the? This is
Bro, you're gonna
38.
see. Bro. When I grab a banana and I cut it into like potato chips and I put it on the top grill and I run that shit for 18 hours and I show you them potato chips, you're gonna be like, this is the best fucking chips I've ever ate.
You're right. You're actually
You
right. I
understand?
know you're right too.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
able to eat food that people
Yeah, real
have to
talk.
go to a market to eat.
Yeah, real talk, real talk. I see what you're saying now. I see what you're saying
You
now.
understand?
Makes sense,
With
makes
one
sense.
trip to the supermarket.
Makes sense,
So I
makes
could
sense.
put one layer with bananas, one layer with peaches,
Yeah.
one layer with apricots, another one with mangoes. Ooh, the mango chips,
Oh.
bro. And then you cut them
Mango
all up
flavored shrooms.
and put them
What are the
together.
shrooms taste like mango
Oh
afterwards?
my
We
god,
put
bro.
them
We're
in the
gonna do
same at the same
in the
time.
same job.
And the shrooms taste like mango afterwards. Yo, we got mango shrooms. Like what? You
Yo, you
niggas
want half and half?
bugging. What's
A
half
half
and
French
half?
fries, half onions,
Oh yeah, fast. I'll do
and
that.
you want a what drink?
Sprite or ginger ale.
Sprite or ginger, large Sprite.
Yeah.
And do you want Swiss cheese on you?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And
I'll
would
say
you like
that.
jalapenos?
Oh hell yeah, I'll say that.
And would you like some regular onions? I didn't put it because I think it will fuck with the flavor it has.
Yeah.
Do you want
That's why
ketchup?
I stopped too. Yeah. I'm not gonna
I
put
put
ketchup.
ketchup even though I got barbecue sauce.
Nah, I won't do the
No
ketchup.
ketchup?
No ketchup.
Alright. And that's it. And then I always say I have a mantra. I cannot order Burger King unless I can buy that Hershey pie they got. I have to eat their Hershey pie. It's the only
Mm,
place that makes the Hershey pie.
for real?
Yo, I swear, yo,
That's
it's
good.
like it's just tacky. It's tacky. It's tacky. But it's something I like. I don't know. I always like just like the McDonald's apple pie. If I go to McDonald's and
I
I
ain't gonna
buy
lie, the
something,
apple
I have to
pie at
buy an apple
McDonald's is
pie.
actually kind of good. I ain't gonna lie.
I gotta buy one, even if
I
I
haven't
don't
had
want
that in
one.
a long time though. I haven't had that in a
So
long.
I'm gonna get you a Hershey pie. And
Oh shit! I'll
this is
put them
something
in.
I started eating when I was bro in my homeless days.
Oh
One
shit!
time I remember I ain't have much. These shits used to be like $1, and McDonald's had the apple pies for $1. I remember I had money to eat. I decided to get me a Hershey pie that day, and ever since then, I always
Mhm.
tell you, anytime I come to Burger King, no matter how much money I got, I will buy a Hershey pie.
Wow.
Always. That Hershey pie was bro. That when if you a person who hasn't ate good food in a while, and you find yourself with some money that's enough to eat. Burger King was for people with no money back in the days. It's $20 an order now,
Yeah, on some
but
shit
that
though.
shit was not for that. Back in the day, you walk into Burger King, you could buy a fucking Whopper on sale for like $1. You know what I'm saying? Like now, no, bro, it's not like that. Now Burger King is is a delicatessen, something you the rich aristocrats. Okay, let me stop at Burger King. Even yo, it's a state in Dominican Republic. If you eat at Burger King, you're a different type of person. It ain't like here where the crackheads be at. Over there, Burger King. What? You
Oh,
got
man,
money,
eat Burger
homeboy.
King.
And that's about it.
They had like a when I was little. They had like a I think it was like yeah, it was like a McDonald's, a Burger King, and a KFC all in one spot right around my block. That was bougie as shit. My mom would not drive there because she
Yeah,
know
no,
I'm
of
gonna
course.
ask. You know I'm gonna ask. Like yo, I used to
No,
go there
it's crazy.
sometimes. Be like yo, Burger King used to be the shit, bro. McDonald's used to be the shit. Back then it was real food, bro. I'm glad I have that memory. Kids nowadays won't even have that memory. How
No,
actual
and
food tastes.
now food is just like so monopolized
Bro,
that they
they
could
don't
charge you
they
anything.
will never understand how real food tastes. I am the last of my breed, bro.
Yeah, man. You're the cross right there where it ended.
It ended right at me. Butter used to taste so good, I would eat butter raw, nigga.
You suppose
Butter?
it should always be butter. Margarine,
Butter?
you know that's not real, right?
Margarine?
Margarine is not real.
What is margarine exactly
It's
then?
like a grease.
Get the fuck out of here.
Just to tell you what you ingesting.
My grandma always used it when she baked. Makes sense.
Yeah, they only
Margarine.
use
It was
butter.
yeah, 'cause I remember margarine. I just hear my grandma saying that for some reason. Buy me some margarine.
Yeah, we're used to it, but that's good for frying.
hmm
You're gonna cook like steak and shit like that. Grease.
Oh, I remember putting. My mom used to use it too.
But
She put it on
to
the
toast, no. Use that was butter.
bro.
Which
Butter used to be the shit. Butter and toasting. Butter toasting.
let's watch
What?
something.
Butter toast?
Yeah, bro, butter toast. Yo, butter toast. It's crazy that I was
That used to
thinking
be
back,
delicious.
bro. And when I was young, you know that my grandmother used to get, well, my mom, she used to give me coffee with butter and toast. I'm thinking to myself, bro, I don't think you're supposed to give children coffee,
Mm-mm.
you know?
Mm-mm.
But
Not supposed to.
yo, that shit was so good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I wanted to, you know? I wanted my toast and butter. See if we watch something on YouTube.
It's all a process for John. God
Well,
damn.
the food is ordered, bro, so we'll be ready for that. I can't wait to taste that limited edition. Let's see what the limited edition brings in, right?
Yeah.
Because if they saying there's limited
Your,
edition,
your TV still not working?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Well, you're gonna see it on this screen right here, your screen. So you could put it on widescreen. I'm gonna play yaps on that.
You gonna pay what?
Yaps.
The ops. Oh.
Nah, that's how me and my brother talk about when we're saying like Call of Duty. We call it yaps.
And oh shit, I gotta get the fucking Apple thing for that, dude.
For what?
I gotta get a $50 gift card. Well, I could just get a digital one, right?
Yo, the plug that you put there had two wires. No. Where is that plug?
I swear to God, this is Monica.
Oh no, it's cool. I got 94.
I swear to God, this is Monica. Who is this?
Remember, you're on a stream.
Oh, can't answer it on stream.
No, you could answer. I'm just saying, don't incriminate yourself. That's all.
I was just talking about it. Oh,
Oh,
yo, bro. Oh yeah, me that asked if can't wait name they buy it online. Come, yeah, come, can I get it online?
tell them
No,
tap
man,
in,
yeah,
yo.
online. Me
Real
that
quick.
ask it first if that cool. I said, me that ask it first. Ah, bet. So now, well, we get the physical one then. All right, bet I got you then. All right, I got you. Yeah, man, I try to deal with it in the night, yeah. I told me that I deal with some business uptown. I told me to come uptown and deal with some. On my left front, that's the man, I deal with it. I bet I got you. All right. Okay.
You good, bro?
I'm Dollar Tree close. I gotta go to Dollar Tree, you know. Not right now,
Yeah.
bro. I go to Dollar Tree. Not right now, bro. Let's see what's on there. Bro. You have a Dollar Tree? Yeah, you have a Dollar Tree near here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not sure that they'll have what you're looking for.
Oh shit, yeah.
Just saying, I don't want to disappoint you, but there is a Dollar Tree if you want to be excited about that part. All right, man. I found this footage here. I wanted to check
What's
out.
popping, y'all? It looks like Young Thug, man, that new leak, it looks like it did a number on him. I think it might have been a critical strike. It might have been a Fisher. It's something to take him out because Aiden Ross, he had announced 2 days ago that he was supposed to do a stream with Young Thug today, if you're watching.
Target.
Sunday,
Target had that.
7th. And it was supposed to be his first interview or his
Oh,
first
that's right now.
real unscripted
September
appearance
7th.
since he got out. And he did do that interview
What's
with Big Bank that dropped last night, which was a total catastrophe. I think that guy did a good job pushing back, actually. And I think he had a lot of love for Young Thug. And I think at the end, he just gave up. It seemed like, yo, I don't know if I can get
He said the dude said he had love for Young Thug all the way to the end, and then he just gave up.
through this guy. But Young Thug, he was going through a situation. And in that interview, we got to listen to what he said because this all links back to Mariah the Scientist. So I'm going to play you guys this clip right now when he's talking about his girl.
The food will be here.
Imagine being able to build an app with
8:18, the food will be here. So yeah, this is a leak code. I don't know if you know
a complete AI creation.
about Young Thug and Mariah, where he was talking wild shit about Future.
Cry. She ain't even tripping about what we saying on the phone. Nigga, we said whatever I say, I can say twice. I'm a grown man. I'm a man.
Okay, whatever he said, he could say twice. Remember that? All right.
You
But
put it
remember in the
big
earlier
screen.
video that I did today, which I'll link, I'll make sure to link it in the pinned comment. He was talking to another girl, telling her, yo, I'm going like,
Close the
when I
thing
get
that-
home, you gonna
Yeah,
get pregnant. When you trying to have kids? And she's like, oh, when you get home. He's like, all right,
This
say
part
less.
right here,
So he's talking to her about that kid conversation.
not?
Is he saying that again to
All right.
Mariah the Scientist? I don't know. Not sure, but we're gonna see in a couple of seconds.
And nigga, whatever I say twice. And I done said it to every nigga. They
I
know
was
that.
watching this shit yesterday.
So I ain't tripping on that part. I'm tripping on just like the world not knowing that. I'm tripping on the world just, oh, but look at this. Oh, hey, y'all, here go another phone call. Here go.
And yeah, it's funny because he
that's
said this,
correct.
and then that next morning, the next phone call came when he was talking to the other chick while he was locked up when he was with Mariah the Scientist. So Young
Mhm.
Thug and Aiden Ross have actually been in a relationship, you could say, and not the relationship with all these chicks like the song that he had with Future, but they've been locked in since at least June. Academics even said that Young Thug got put into contact with him through a group text by Aiden Ross. And here was a clip. Let's make sure that this isn't 1x speed, where June 13th, he was kicking it with Aiden Ross and they announced the stream together. So here he's talking about, yo, he's thinking of retiring from making music. Careful what you ask for.
Oh.
I'm start streaming. I'm start playing music.
For real? No, don't do that. Then they're gonna blame me.
We can swap lives. All
No,
of
no,
us.
no, no,
We'll
they're-
start making music. You stream.
Don't do that. They're gonna. Wait, when's the album drop?
I think I'm start streaming.
No, don't do that. They're gonna get mad at me.
Wait,
please.
hold on, yeah.
No, they're gonna
This
kill
looks
us.
bad.
No, please.
I'm telling you.
When you drop it down.
Done rap, just like I want to just start streaming. I want because y'all live like a cool life. Y'all go everywhere
Wow.
every day.
But
Y'all
you-
got cats walking around this bitch. Y'all got all types of crazy.
But you live
stuff.
a crazy life,
Well, I know.
and you got some.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Rappers, they're seeing that streaming is the real money, bro. Their money is borrowed. Feel me? Some record label's giving you $1 million, $2 million, $10 million, whatever. You got to pay that shit back. And then you making profit. Feel me? Streaming. And since when I've been telling you? Huh?
How you been saying?
Bro, I told you that was going to happen. Look at Young Thug about to stop rapping to be a streamer.
Bangers.
I don't live. What's crazy?
I'm not doing that.
Now you do have a nice life.
You have a great life.
Everybody in this room got a nice life.
True.
That's true.
But you gotta drop the album first, bro. Like, when's it dropping? Like, no weird shit. Soon?
30, June 37.
June. Wait,
37.
what?
So that means June, July. That's July 7th.
July 7th. Yeah.
We'll be there.
Yeah, we'll be there. You're gonna have a release party?
What make you think it was July 7th?
Because you said 37 and it carries over the 30 because there's only 30 days in June. So then the 7 days in July.
This is hilarious. This actually reminds me of a time back in the day when FouseyTube, I think he made $3 million that year on YouTube. And he was like, yo, and he was having one of his breakdowns. He was saying, we YouTubers, we make too much money, this and that. Like, we don't deserve this type of money. I just got 150,000 just to pull up to an event. And I only had to show up on the red carpet for 15 minutes. That's not even fair. And then he went broke like a year later. Be careful what you ask for. Right now, Young Thug, it seems like he got forced to retire. But granted, at this point, when people were talking about him streaming, it was just a joke. But
That's
you thought
called
about it,
being
you're like, Young
ungrateful.
Thug streaming? Come on, that dude's boring. His interviews are trash mostly. He's got nothing to say. But after watching that Big Bank interview from last night, if he's coming with that type of energy, then he is an A-tier streamer. We won't give him S-tier. He's actually got to, do a little bit of talking. Like, I think 6ix9ine, if he just got on the mic and just talked his trash, he'd be a great streamer. But the problem with 6ix9ine is he's lazy. He blew up in a year. He made some music, made a couple of hits, barely put any effort into getting good at music, and was just all about antics. So he doesn't have the work ethic to stream.
Auto-tune is way more than just pitch correction. Did you know that? I actually have an Auto-tune Unlimited.
Young Thug, same situation. But if Young Thug is telling who's a rat, who's not, rat or not, man, that stream series would go crazy. They probably get a sponsor for it and all that. And now he might be forced to retire from music because people aren't even trying to. It's not that people aren't trying to hear what he has to drop, but he has to.
Have you been bopping to some Young Thug lately?
Really, no.
What was the last Young
song?
Thug shit?
Last song was the Future song with him and Future.
My last Young Thug song was "Pick Up the Phone" with "Pick Up the Phone, baby." I know you're home, baby.
I know that.
That was the last time I was on some like Young Thug vibe. Yeah, and then after that, it was just about he was just famous because he was arrested, and then after that, he's just famous because people think he ratted, and then after that, it's like I think he dropped the album and nobody cared.
leak music because he can't drop the type of music that people want to hear him talk about the subjects, which it's not, people didn't necessarily just want to hear him talk about street stuff when he came back, which is a limitation that was put on his rapping. But his team also said that, oh, nah, you know, he's allowed to rap about whatever he wants. It's covered under art. Regardless, people wanted to hear about that now because of all the accusing that he's been doing of everyone else being a rat. So now he can't drop that music. He has to backdoor leak it. Pause. And people are like moving past it because new news is coming in. Like people didn't even really get to digest the song like that. I thought the first part of the song was like, it wasn't like too great. The second part of the song was pretty decent. But regardless, moving forward, this was in the lead up. So they were playing the interrogation footage for Aiden Ross. This was when 6ix9ine was on a call with academics and Aiden. So he was like, yo, play him the clip where he says, yo, give me my number. And you can see Aiden, he's trying to stay out of the situation.
I mean, I'm rather Brian, I can't do it. Hey, I am not about none of this. Leave me the fuck out of it, yo. Holy shit, bro. Please, bro. Please, bro. Like, bro, oh my God, bro. Please. Like, leave me the fuck out of this, bro. Please, bro. Like, this is not my game. This is not what I do. I'm here to do a stream with Young Thug Sunday. That's all I'm doing, bro. To be fair, bro, like, I don't even know. Call me pussy. I don't give a fuck, bro. Y'all are all pussy too, and y'all are not doing it either. So shut the fuck up. On God, y'all are all not doing it either, bro. Leave me the fuck out of this. All I ask, bro. Shh. I'm not involved at all. I've never committed a crime in my life. Good guy, good kid.
This is what he's saying. He's saying he's not involved. What do you mean you're not?
He's pussy. He's like, yo, you got to be careful with people like that, bro. I'm sorry, Aiden. It just sound mad sus when you say it like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Involved. You're Young Thug's first appearance after he just got accused of all of this ratting, and he hits you up, and you're talking about none of y'all would play him this clip. Yeah, Charlemagne would play him that clip. Any interviewing platform would play him that clip. They're not going to say, yo, is this you ratting? But they're going to say, yo, what's up with that clip? Even when he did that interview with Big Bank is like, yo, we heard this. Why'd you say this? Why were you talking for this long? What was going on? When I first heard of that clip, I didn't even want to click on it because it was a 2-hour interrogation. I saw 2 hours and I said, oh man, fell down to his knees when the law came. So Aiden Ross right here, he's ready to give a softball interview content, and it is what it is. There's nothing wrong with that, but he needs to know what position he's putting himself in. It's not like, yo, we're just here to do content with Young Thug. He's just showing up to my warehouse. No, he's showing up to your warehouse at a specific time when people want to hear specific answers for him. It's like Bobby Althoff. You have Drake pulling up to your podcast when people want to hear certain answers from Drake that you're not going to ask him those types of questions, and you wouldn't let them get through the editing process anyway. But Bobby Althoff understands that, and she just powers through it. And she doesn't make excuses for it. So then here, Aiden Ross calls Young Thug. This was the day before, and this was before the Big Bank interview drop. We got to follow the timeline here. So this is before the interview drops at night, and before the call drops
the thing about Black Ops 7,
with,
right?
Against Mariah the Scientist.
Say
that
it
doesn't
on the
make
side,
her look
right?
too good.
Yeah.
Look at how mine looks, because I already
nothing. We just pull up tomorrow out. You tell the people the time, bro. You want it right now.
see. You don't say nothing about it.
You can't
On yours, in that big one right there where the war zone is,
legally.
we'll say Black
You've
Ops.
broken all the rules.
I haven't even played a zombies once. That's crazy.
You got a box in the store.
Food's almost there.
They got XPs in them. Double XPs. They always do.
Nice. Well, they coming to pick up our food 8:18 to 8:30, bro. So 8:18 to 8:30.
Maybe 10.
10 p.m.?
Nah, maybe later. Early. Maybe early.
Yo, I don't know. Young Thug fucked up, bro.
I don't know. Maybe
I think he fucked up, and he know he fucked up.
During
Right?
football.
That's one of those situations.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll tell you what.
Damn, bro. I would have not done that. They would have told me
Tomorrow
to
night, anytime. Let's do like 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
If you plead guilty, you are admitting to something. All right? But
the
not
fact that
those
this is
things.
so last minute, Young Thug sounds like he doesn't even know where he's at. Ignore the caption. That's just, they're probably just trying to throw some salt and pepper on that, have a little bit more of a kick so the video gets more clips. But
No
here you have
double
Young
XP,
Thug
I'm
talking about,
so
oh, not
mad.
tomorrow, 10, 11 p.m. That also means that Young Thug, I don't even think he's living in Georgia anymore. Because if he's in Miami and it sounded like he may or may not show up tomorrow, depending on what happened with this interview and what happened with the internet and what clips leak. And after the clips leak of him talking to this other chick saying he's going to get her pregnant, before that drops, he responds with, "My baby, I was wrong. I'm sorry for what I put you through. You deserve better from me. Thank you for everything. I'll do anything to make this work. You showed me what love is, and I hope I haven't lost you forever. Everybody
Down
leave
by
her out
Pro
of this,
Controller
please.
too.
She's an innocent
That
girl
what?
and feels bad about all this. Please
That
give her
down by
peace."
Pro
If a
Controller.
message like this is getting sent out, you already know
Yeah,
he's
if you would
blocked
have had a
and
controller, it would
probably
have been
on
good.
IG and on text. He can't even get the
I
message
told you
to
to
her.
fucking.
You know, he wanted to send this to her, but he
So
had to
your
post it
controller
out
from
to
your
the world.
PlayStation messed
Once it
up?
gets to this point, he probably already left him. But
Only
then
thing
this is
messed up is
before the audio leaks today of him talking about getting a girl
what you
pregnant,
call it,
and then
the
chapter ended. Heart emojis,
the
and you
aux
would
where you
think
plug
this
in the
could mean a
headphones. Every
bunch of
time
different
any
other
headphone I
things,
plug in
but
there, it delivers to one
a
ear.
lot of people are believing that
For some
I
she
reason.
think
left
the
him,
headphones
Mariah
died.
the Scientist, which is, man,
You
somebody
can hear
could.
that?
Nah, actually, he's too
Yeah,
much of a
yeah.
narcissist
Oh.
to ever harm himself whatsoever.
Yo, that's
Yeah,
crazy,
that's not gonna
man.
happen.
The aux
And he
cord? I
says,
don't
to
think
everyone involved in this
that's gonna
situation, I'm
affect
Yeah,
that.
that's
sorry this is
weird, right?
happening, and I hope you guys can
Yeah,
forgive me. I'm moving
that
forward with
part.
my
That's
life.
why,
Thank you, God.
I
I
Everything
hate
else
when they
works
start bringing God.
fine.
They're
It's just
all on
when I
that
Bro,
plug
that's
in
demon
why I
my
stuff,
buy
all
these
on
winky
that
dinky shits. I buy
ritual
these.
bro.
stuff.
I'm looking.
How
All
Look
long
at
on
me.
I
Look
had
at
those
the
me. Look at
pro?
me.
not
Look at
actual
me.
rituals, but
Bro,
portraying
how
that
long I had the
imagery
pro now?
of satanic stuff. And then
3 years,
once it
bro.
comes down to it, it's like, yo,
And
thank
the only
God,
thing I've
on
ever
God.
changed was the little
You're
joystick.
putting it on something
And
that you
I've done
don't
it
even care
twice
about. Now,
only.
when he says on my freedom, I take him seriously because I definitely think he cares about his freedom, the way he was talking in
Why
that
so
interrogation
violent,
room.
bro?
But keep in mind, he says, I'm
They're
sorry this is
irritating.
happening, and I hope you guys can forgive me. He doesn't say, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I said. I apologize for what I did. I put us
What
in this
else do I need other
situation
than this?
because this is
Because
all his fault.
Other
Someone
than a
that's
pro
accountable,
controller?
even if something
Nothing.
leaks, he's going to say, yo, I shouldn't have been talking like that.
Don't
I
mean
should have
shit.
known
Oh,
better.
the camera.
We have not gotten that from Young Thug
The webcam, though.
whatsoever,
You see right there?
except
Okay?
when it came to
Oh, the
Mariah the
light.
oh yeah, I need
Scientist.
one of those webcams.
What announcement did we recently get?
When you go live.
Boom.
You
Aiden
go
Ross and
live.
Young Thug has been canceled. I'm sorry, chat. It's not in my control. Thug wanted to do it at a better time. He a real one, though. Is he? How real is he? He didn't want to do it for money. And he didn't want to do it for money because he needs a softball interview. Big Bank was pushing up on him, and Big Bank messed with him. And he was giving him pushback. He knows you're just going to fall right over. You're going to say, yeah, you know, like Gunna did you dirty, but I mess with Gunna's music. You know, it was just going to be a fun softball time with you, just straight entertainment. Of course, he didn't want money. What you were going to give him in positive press was worth more than any money. And it'll happen another time. He not trying to talk about this ish anymore and move on. Oh, whether or not he likes it, he is going to talk about it. Either Young Thug is talking about this or we're talking about this. But
What's
this
it
will
called
be
again?
talked about, and Young Thug will be the topic of discussion if these leakers have anything to say about it. And I think this is going to continue. Now, someone made a
230,
comment the other
good.
video
Now all I
talking
gotta do
about,
is hit up
you got your
20
Slack
racks.
open. Listen, man,
It's
it's
250.
tomorrow's Monday. 9 to 5 starts. We got to get back to work. Everybody got to get back on it. So yeah, you know how the game get. But here, I think Young Thug is really going through it for him to not show up to the Aiden Ross stream, because this is something that he planned. It wasn't something that he was just going to show up to. So I really do think that Mariah the Scientist done left him. No way he's going to cap about that. And she probably left him last night, but this was just the nail in the coffin. So all of y'all DM
They got these
hunters,
weird ones. I don't want those none of those weird ones.
y'all can go shoot your shot
The
at
weird
her.
ones.
Seems like she's free game. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all on the
They
next
deliver
video.
by PlayStation, but they don't rely on
Could you
PlayStation.
use up to $750?
Yeah.
Find it at
Got it.
BioLife. Up to $750 is waiting for you. Just donate plasma, get paid for each donation the same day,
look what
then
they
treat
selling, yo.
yourself and
You
treat your
donate
friends.
plasma, they give you money.
Schedule your appointment today.
Oh no.
BioLife. You go, they give you some
Snitching
money.
allegations can sink a career in one fell swoop. As much as doing a long sentence behind bars can be damaging as well, sitting down and doing your time will at least mean that there's an audience left to come back to when you're out on the streets again. And as the notorious YSL Rico case played out over the past couple of years, everyone from Gunna to Woody, Unflunk and Lil Duke were put under the microscope for their differing levels of cooperation with the cops. And to some, certain individuals had gone past the point of no return, leading the culture to renounce them.
Yeah. The film in court came out,
want
and
the black
you know,
one.
of course, his lawyer wrote
why it
that.
was
He didn't
fire.
write that. His lawyer probably wrote that. But now in these days, when you got the camera, it just looks like, you know, they're gonna say you pushing please. Because I mean, in this business, if you turn into a rat, it's kind of like career's over. Me, I would have sat a little longer than coming out to what the internet do to you. Because that's just my opinion.
But even with the scrutiny being applied to those under his command, the belief was that Young Thug was as solid as they come.
Stay gangster.
Stay gangster.
I always tell a nigga,
that's all I'm saying.
I tell my whole hood, you know the police can't give you no time.
Stay gangster.
So don't tell them then. When they lock you up and they want to question you or anything, just at least buck on them. Like, make them feel like you ain't gonna tell. Like, wait till your first time going to court or something, bro. Like, don't tell. Like, you told it the prison. What the hell you thought the police was finna do? They still gotta take you in. They already wrote the ticket.
After all, no one had been given any reason to think otherwise, and the court case only helped to build the mythology around him as King Slime of ATL.
That you see the shadow in the back of the room. He's the one directing traffic. He is the one they're all afraid of. He's the one that's King Slime, and we know that to be their MO. He gets a burner, he gets in there, he runs his gang from inside, and he won't get that, and no one's going to throw his cell.
But in a shocking twist, it now looks like the man who was damn near rallying against the snakes in his camp might have been among them after all. And with his music career pretty much at a standstill, things aren't looking great for the Spider. And the Young Thug situation seems to only get worse day by day. To understand how things got to this unfortunate point, let's go back to when Thug first emerged from prison in late 2024. At first, he did so with plenty of goodwill to his name. Due to his apparent refusal to flip when others around him were rumored to be telling, Thug looked like the epitome of a man who really held it down. And to say that his fans, friends, and his girl Mariah the scientist were thrilled that he was coming home would be an understatement.
I would never see him again. There was people who was laughing at me and laughing at the situation, making fun of us. All you motherfuckers who doubted me and doubted this shit and said this was never coming back. Oh, y'all. What you gonna say now?
As you may know, he was charged under the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, otherwise known as RICO. Thug and 27 others, many of whom would take pleas, were hit with everything from murder, robbery, and theft to carjackings, assaults, and more. But despite the fact that Thug almost faced 25 years behind bars from the state, his lawyer Brian Steele revealed that he refused to cooperate in the way that they had wanted by not labeling himself a gang leader or claiming his music incited violence.
But the state offered him 15 years on probation, but they keep piling on these conditions. He just said, he made up his mind. He said, I'm just going to go, I got to get home. Judge may not let me home, but I'm not doing these conditions and admit that I'm the leader and I'm involved in the killing, and my music just promoted everybody to do it. He's not going to do that. So he did not do that.
Thug himself then spoke as proceedings drew to a close, issuing a heartfelt apology to everyone involved.
Anything that you want to say?
To hold you down, I mean.
Yes, ma'am.
If you get stuck on the melody, or if you just feel like you can't get a song started, Output's co-producer is very dope. They make it much easier.
That earphone shit is bothering me.
I take full responsibility for, you know,
200.
my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom.
For real?
My mom.
No, I just looked online. They were saying $200 all over.
My managers. My kids.
I'm gonna wipe my shit off with this.
Set to re-enter the game as a
Wasn't
returning
nothing.
king,
I don't
it
know why I
seemed like a
started
lot
wiping
of
my
people
shit,
were
wiping
not
this off
certain
with my
about the
shirt.
chances of Thugger securing his
God.
freedom. In fact, many people expected that he wouldn't be able to evade violating the strict conditions of his bail.
Here's my personal opinion on everything with the Thug thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Thug got a tremendous deal. Like, we could never expected something like this to happen. However, it's kind of a trick, right? By the way, we already seen one person on the YSL case who took a plea. They already got caught up and getting sent back to prison. So the possibility of you taking 15,
Can't be Amazon.
all these stipulations, is kind of to set you up, but it's probably nothing that is gonna ever equate freedom. So Young Thug right now being free, that's the biggest thing. I know some of his fans think he beat the case. He didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations.
Because
no,
make
that's
no
a regular
mistake,
one. Sorry.
They really hadn't stacked the odds in his favor.
I didn't say
Thug
I didn't
wasn't
even
trying to
put
take that
pro.
shit. I think they just
didn't
wanted
put
to
pro
beat the shit, but them prosecutors was kind of like, but they're rookies, bro. And this is what I'm gonna say. I am glad he took it. Hey, the Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or gang members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is gang activity. But he's always gonna talk about him and his doing his thing. They might consider that gang activity. He might be like, yo, me and my niggas like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about the gang. So,
and perhaps most interestingly of all, one of the conditions that he really fought for was to be able to work with the man that everyone had previously labeled a snitch in Gunna.
As well as Mr. Sergio Kitchens. He's a phenomenal artist.
Why don't I see it? Am I bugging?
Performer known as Gunna, Gunna.
This was a shock to the vast majority of fans, because after Gunna took an Alford plea, which basically meant that he had to admit to YSL being a gang, his former protege had been outcast by most of hip-hop, and the video of him snitching was captured in Ultra HD for the world to remember for ages.
YSL is a music label and a gang, and you have personal knowledge that members or associates of YSL have committed crimes in furtherance of the gang.
Yes, ma'am.
This wholesale rejection of Gunna was upheld by the industry, with previous collaborators such as Lil Durk and Baby going on press runs, where they let it be known that the rapper was no longer someone they would collaborate with.
If you a rat, you a rat. And if you rewind this clip a little bit, I looked into the camera and I told you, if you a rat, I fucking hate you. Because I love Thug.
You believe that Gunna told?
Man, I don't sit up and play games, man. That man told.
But with his appeal to the judge, it appeared that Thug wanted to make amends with YSL's biggest success story. After all, they were once closer than blood.
And so often too, he's featured on 2 songs on So Much Fun.
That's my brother. Like he signed to me, but it's like it's not even about a signature. This my real brother, my real little brother. I took him in. We had a big homie named Troop. Rest easy, Troop. He got killed a few years ago. I used to have a gambling problem. He was my gambling buddy. His name Troop. He gambled his life.
No, it's just like different brands. It's just like,
hey, I want you to take them under your wing.
Not seeing the
These my little boys,
PS5
I really
version.
raised them. Take them under your
Sony
wings.
one.
Make sure
Does Sony have one? That's a Sony one,
He
right?
ended up passing, so I just had to really, you know what I'm saying, live up to what he told me to do. But Gunna been around me 6-7 years. He in some of my old videos, y'all won't even know it's him. Not $1. That's
Bring him in.
I haven't received $1 from him.
Where?
At the time, people speculated on what the true motivations were behind wanting to talk to Gunna, with the likes of Boosie speculating that it was purely financially driven.
And they already say Gunna was a rat
This
when
is
he
a
ran
rat?
on about his cousin shit. So Thugger was like me. He thinking, man, I know this ain't like that. But this fucking rat, I'm finna get this money. Sometime we it up like that, taking off our street shit, trying to chase that bag. And that's what he do. He knew that wasn't built like that. He knew that wasn't built like no nigga off Cleveland Avenue.
But as it turns out, Thug's real feelings about Gunna were certainly different to what he was projecting to the world. Because as soon as he got out, Thug made one thing clear, and that was when it came to informants, there was a zero-tolerance policy, even firing off some posts on X, which were teetering on a parole violation. Wham! Let's drop one on these rats, Peter. And now, the extent of Thug's secret campaign against Gunna has come to light through a series of leaked jail calls. In one leaked clip, Thugga admits that he consciously tried to undermine the sales of Gunna's Gift and a Curse album by releasing his own project, Business is Business.
You're not going to believe what happened. Tell me everything. I'll show you on Monday.com. So I started the biggest initiative of the quarter. I did everything right. I used AI blocks to list all the tasks, delegate them to the team, set up all the timelines. It even wrote perfect descriptions, so everything was crystal clear. Clearly, you're a professional. Thank you. Suddenly, I get a message from leadership saying we need to finish the project a month before.
That same week.
You in the town?
Nah, I'm on the west side.
It's like Spidey. Yeah, bro. I'm trying to drop an album the same day Gunna drop, bro. You need to. Y'all sent you a song. Put a verse on it.
That nigga ain't send me no song. Damn.
It's in your text message.
I ain't see no song. When he told to drop? Man, that nigga ain't send the drop.
He dropped Friday, nigga.
He dropped Friday for sure.
100%.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
I can hold the shit back if I want to. If my album don't be ready, I can hold it back. But Drake already sent the song called the name of my album. I'm gonna drop my album on the same day he dropped it. It's called Business is Business.
You good though?
Most definitely.
Prior to that, he blew up his spot, revealing that he had to pay for streams to ensure that Gunna got a #1 album over the weekend with DS4.
20 million. Whoa. So I already told him, like, whatever you want, just say it. I'm gonna give you the money. Whatever you want. Just on some We Brother shit. Like, Nigga, I know you can't go nowhere in this world and get no $20 million check from no label. You're not doing numbers like that. You alright, but you ain't doing that like that. You know. Like the number one album you just had right now, I paid you to have a number one album. You didn't, you know what I'm saying, honestly earn a number one album over the weekend, my boy. I paid for that shit.
And in a moment that's going to only enhance the distrust people already feel about record sales, Thug then admitted that he considered enlisting them again, as his latest album, Business is Business, faltered.
I said nobody's ever put out 2 number one albums from jail. Obviously, hopefully you're out by your birthday. You know what I'm saying? But if you weren't, like, that would be historic. And even if Uzi moves, we still have to deal with Morgan Wallen.
Damn, taxes is crazy. It comes out to $194.89, nigga.
Yeah, that nigga, you still got that plug, right? The shit what we did with none of them, you still got that plug?
Yeah.
Taxes is $15.
All right, my boy. Yeah, I love you. Call me out.
But when he wasn't trying to sabotage his own artist behind the scenes, every public appearance of his all went down the same line, as he remained fixated on honor and loyalty.
I love people so much to the point where the only thing that'll make me not love you anymore, or just like dislike,
let's see what Target.
Betrayal, like real life betrayal when life is dependent on it.
Is that something you felt like was happening?
Betrayal happening every day.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
This extended to his verse on Hellcat Kenny with Lil Uzi, where he seemed to be aiming directly at the YSL members who switched up under pressure. And as the months went on, he made everything about the code, to the point that his own fans felt it had grown tiresome. If you a rapper and you a rat, you gotta go gospel, twin. You became so lame now. Even other street-affiliated rappers felt like he was protesting too much and were struggling to understand what was truly bothering him.
I don't understand what the issue is. I don't understand because Gunna did not tell on anybody. Gunna didn't snitch. Now, okay, I'm gonna say this again because I said it before. Okay, if everybody was waiting on a plea as a group and you taking that plea knocks down a domino effect for everybody else, then that's kind of fucked up. But that wasn't the case. Because before Gunna and after Gunna took pleas and nobody's calling them rats.
Yeah, but Gunna's the only one that had it on video. So that made it that much worse.
See, they did that on purpose.
No, they did it on purpose. Absolutely.
This is the dividing and conquering that they doing down there to Georgia, because I've pled guilty to 2 charges and they did not make me, like, she made him say like, oh yeah, YSL, you're pleading guilty and saying YSL is a gang. I would have sat back like, I already pled guilty. You're doing too much now.
As for notable figures in the media, people like academics felt like at this point, it was all a diversion on what he should be focusing on. Somebody got to tell Young Thug he's the last rapper on earth who cares about snitching. Low-key half are telling, and the ones who are telling are making the best music. But Thug just couldn't get over it, with one jail call specifying where he felt the violation lay on Gunna's part.
But this what he did.
I'm rock out with this, in the meanwhile, I'm gonna get it one day.
Which I don't think they're gonna ever be able to prove because it's just not a game. He gave the jurors the agreement that it's a gang. He said YSL is a gang, and he know people in this on this trial who committed crime in furtherance of the gang. That means you did it. You saying, you see what I'm saying? You don't know nobody on this case. Yeah. That's a lie. That's a full blown lie. I know individuals on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. Like you committed. Just so you can say Slime did. Like that's real. That's what Rico is. That's Rico. So if a nigga get found guilty on Rico, nigga, you got a nigga light hook.
Away from his relentless focus on snitching, Thug was fully aware of the pressure that came with his next move. He admitted that his reputation meant there was a huge spotlight on him as he re-entered the rap scene.
What can you say about
it's $44? Yeah,
first 2 years.
It was real. Don't want to deal with it again, but definitely.
I have more than about 15 in my account.
You wondered if you would ever get out.
The rest of it I have to send to the rap.
Everything by yourself, your family, your career. Where does the mind go?
Family.
That's where it's
just career was like last. So it's like irrelevant.
Really? Because you I mentioned this before, but like you went in at the kind of at the height, the pinnacle. I could see wondering like, oh my god, because as an outsider, it was crazy to watch. It's like, oh my god, this guy is like at the top of the crowd right now.
It happens like that sometimes.
Does it happen like that?
I said sometimes.
Despite the calm way he answered, the fact that Thug had been largely friendly outside of a couple of guest spots on Chance the Rapper's Starline and Lil Baby's Wham left many people questioning whether his career was in jeopardy, especially since one moment he declared himself the last real G left in the game, only to suggest in the next breath that he might be done with street rap altogether.
Does it make you think twice about rapping about street stuff?
Yeah, because just like the impact that you got on the community, the youth, and not because of like the law. It's more so just like realistically, kids actually listen to us. Like, all right, that's like dumb now. So, I listen to like new rappers now, and I'm like, my kid can't listen to that. That's great.
Really?
But whatever he had planned, it now appears that it's all coming crashing down around him, following speculation making everything done in the past year seem suspect, to say the least. This news storm for Thug first began with the leak of an interrogation. In it, he appeared to agree to give up information, so long as the officers assured him it would never make its way to the public.
You made a whole main case for it. Yes, you did. Made a whole main case. Anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me.
As the video hit the internet, the likes of Charleston White were savoring every moment.
Shout out to YF and Lucy. You the man, bro. You the man. Hey, listen. I got the anti-jacket. I got
technically you snitch on yourself, but I mean, what the fuck? Why are you gonna fight a gas station? You gonna get more time anyway.
Thanks for that. I'm coming down.
So they give you a plea deal.
I'm gonna go on the run, baby. Oh,
they know that when you go to trial, they're gonna get you.
Right now, say TCV is looking at all this old videos. I told y'all, Young Thug will go to that.
Particularly as his action had predicted.
I'm always willing to bet with any rapper if they keep Young Thug ass locked up 6 months in the conditions he in. They keep him 6 more months.
But if I'm not on probation and you call me with a knife,
tell to get out of jail too.
He about to
As if that wasn't enough, the tape also led to accusations of him incriminating Pee Wee Roscoe. For those who don't know, Roscoe had been tied to Young Thug for years as part of the YSL circle. He wasn't just an associate. He was considered one of Thug's close guys and was heavily involved in street-level moves for YSL. This came after the notorious bus shooting, which Weezy narrowly avoided being hit by, a situation where it was alleged that Thug had sent the threat across before it all went down.
Yeah, YSL. Carter 6 coming out Friday, first show, New Orleans, Holly Grove. Nigga, meet me there, better beat me there, you did. With them two niggas. Yeah.
And in that leaked tape, we all heard him talk about Roscoe's role as though he didn't have a care in the world.
This Wayne from New Orleans, I'm from Atlanta. This nigga was in that Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the
Should I tell him to leave in the mail room or do that, my door? Should I tell him to leave it in the mail room?
I don't know.
Leave it in the mail room?
I'm
gonna be at home anyway. I'm gonna be at home.
I don't want to block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. You know what Roscoe?
Oh, here you can be sitting in front of my door.
What that you love.
I could be gone for a whole week. That this was so big.
For your words,
I people's door with their shit right there.
Your brand.
I'm building even got
Your
that
opportunity.
Breakthrough. Oh, there's something was supposed to be
Feeling
that
vibe?
there.
Run with it. From Can't Look Away to Gotta
Oh yeah,
Have
I
It.
forgot. Yeah.
Make every detail yours. Bring out
food. Because everything goes, oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
It's safe to say that this shocked everyone, with Thug immediately trying to get ahead of the narrative as he took to X to write, "They didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother." Hashtag
my address, right?
Even people himself off Thug.
Politicking, man. Jeff, clean his Listerine, man. Clean his eyes.
The old one. Where's the old one?
That's what you posted.
Old
When
one.
you want to get phone, that's what you do. He told you, man, we sell Wayne Carter weed. What's wrong with you? You feel what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here. Lineup select.
Nah, this is the USB-C one.
He did that. He didn't do that. He did what a taxpaying citizen do.
Oh, the one underneath though, Paul. I thought you put it on top. My bad.
You know what I'm saying? Really try to pull me out there. Oh shit!
I left my card open. I want my card in the battery died off it.
The PR, the internet, politics. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it real. When I was locked up, Jeff was locked up. We went viral. He's like, that's the type of friend you want. He's like, man, Roscoe ain't told y'all.
But something irreversible had changed.
Let's go, my God.
Being seen as solid as
Oh
they
Lord, Jesus.
more than the illusion. Now, the likes of YSL Mondo wouldn't accept his attempt at all.
A nigga just beat him up. A Rico. Nigga come home. Still talking about nigga rat. Nigga da. Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your ass, bro. Cause you supposed to been thankful that you just beat a life sentence in a Rico and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, he came back and brought you ass. But that ain't the key. The thing is too though, he brainwashed people. He still got focus on the bit talking about, and y'all heard it with y'all own ears. Talking about AI, they did that in the third, and oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about a nigga like Gunner Radish from saying, yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a nigga a rat by saying, they said Roscoe shot the bus up. And then a nigga like Roscoe
turned off again, bro.
And you just got on the internet talking about a nigga didn't rat on you? Boy, your ass so brainwashed, it's sickening. Y'all niggas need daddy figures and y'all niggas be sitting back waiting on something good, waiting on something to happen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around. Maybe a nigga put me on. Maybe a nigga, I can get some out of nigga or something did that. Like, it's so gay and weird to me, but y'all be coming on y'all be on my ass about being a real nigga. Rich, I'm not studying the internet, but I'm just letting y'all know how brainwashed and weird the world and the internet is, y'all.
And by the sounds of it, Mondo was the same standard that they once did to Gunna.
Boy, you didn't supposed to do that, my brother. Even though if I did be talking about it, everybody everybody who's been in the streets, no, you did not. But you don't do no like that, my brother. And you're gonna get dropped, brother. You know that, bro. What the hell? You panic. Now that's when I need to bring back the panic word. You panic, brother.
Despite his attempts to shut it down before it could really grow, it's fair to say that Thug is not being cut the slack that he hoped for.
You ain't that. And he right. Now, I'm not going to say he
about
ain't
my
that.
charger? I forgot. I'm gonna bug it out.
I got some respect for the dude, so I just won't disrespect his name. Now,
Good
Gunna,
ass charger. I forgot I even had it.
I'll tell you what he did in the interrogation room is against the rules. He shouldn't have did it. He said too much, did too much. There's no explanation for that. Dead wrong.
Now, even some of his biggest supporters and fan pages are looking to write him off once and for all. It's tough to say this, but Young Thug can no longer be my GOAT with the allegations coming out. With respect for the seriousness of the situation, I'm stepping back. But as bad as this was, it somehow got worse. Because it would be one thing if he was fighting on one front. Instead, the continued emergence of leaked jail calls are damning in a whole lot of ways. For anyone who's an avid hip-hop fan, these make for a fascinating listen, as you get to hear your favorite rappers when they think their guard is down. Among the most interesting conversations came when 21 Savage attempted to come to Gunna's defense and said that Thug could change the narrative in an instant if he wanted to.
I think I did.
So bad. I'm like, shit, what the hell that's gonna change? Because I feel like it's really over with for your rap career. The album might go number one, but that's it after that. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit now.
You got to you hold his career in your hand, bro. That's what I'm telling you. If you come out right now and tell the world what he did went wrong, because them folks already on the internet like, God, that he rocking with them. Ever since he dropped that song, they like, man, we rocking. If you come out and tell the world that you was in agreement with that shit, his career ain't over. That's why I said, right?
I understand that part, but now think about niggas like you, Wham, Dirt, Pluto, niggas who I really with, who like my brothers who already been like cut ties. Imagine niggas that y'all niggas already done cut ties with a nigga, and then I come and be on the nigga side after they did what wrong. That can cause your life. You know what I'm saying? That's like I'm slapping y'all.
No, it ain't. Niggas need to stop jumping the gun. Niggas be like, I don't know, bro.
How you call that jumping the gun though?
But instead, Thug revealed that his former artist stopped contacting his former boss or his legal team once he was freed.
Right. Do it right, my nigga. I feel like he the type of nigga. He know I ain't really cool with him, nigga. So he the type of nigga. He one of them niggas who probably he gonna answer the phone. So y'all gonna hit him with that one, and then he ain't gonna never answer the phone no more. He want no type nigga. Cause he done did little shit like try to go talk to Brian. Told Brian, man, I'm gonna come in and write a statement. I don't know what hell I was tripping. Somebody tricked me. Woo, 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 woo. Then every time it be time to do it, he don't never answer the phone no more. You see what I'm saying? Brian, like, goddamn, what the hell on God? Ask Brian. Man, how long you been waiting on him? Since he took the plea. Brian been trying to talk to him. Just what's going on? Do an interview with him, just in case you do want to get on the stand or something. Brian did an interview with you. Like, man, nigga, stop answering the phone when it's time to link up.
Aside from the alleged snitching, there was also run-of-the-mill disloyalty on his part too. For one thing, he laughed off Gunna's diss towards Lil Baby, particularly because they involved a nod to PRP Thomas of Quality Control.
194.89.
Yeah, that was Gunna's like, you pushed up on me knowing you would be with her. This little jazz is fun, man.
Do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, he ain't lying though.
Instantly, this stuck out to some people. He laughed real hard about Lil Baby behind the scenes while saying whatever Wham says goes on the internet. Rollo was right about this man. That's some foul shit, man. As they touched on, Thug's issues led to bigger problems for hip-hop at large. Because with everything that's emerged, he seems to run the risk of starting another civil war in the city of Atlanta. In light of everything that has happened, Rollo has claimed that this was purposeful on his part, with Thugger striving to dive and conquer both the streets and the rap game.
Who the f started all this bullshit in Atlanta? Whoever started all this sad shit in the game, period. One, the first thing Thug did was try to turn Birdman against Lil Wayne. Take his album name, try them up, that shit lame. Then he tell on the nigga that's supposed to handle the business.
And according to him, everything Thug has done over the years to sow division in Atlanta was elaborately planned and happened time and time again.
All he ever did was do lame shit. The whole motherfucking shit is about this nigga doing lame shit. Then he turned on up Rich Homie, tried to turn the whole world against Rich Homie, and then at the same time, before this man death, he told us out his own mouth that it was one of the darkest times in his life. Then he turned around and took the whole motherfucking world against Wildfire and Lucci. Whole world. Everybody go against Lucci. Everybody go against, what's that now? Yeah, he tried to turn everybody against Lucci. Now, all these three things is 100%. Everybody can go back and look at this. This ain't from Rollo. Then he turned around, he was beefing with Future, calling my phone. Calling Future. Like, going back and forth on the internet. Boom. Then he turned around, he see Gunna surpassing every nigga in the industry. Now he calls to the street, turn everybody in the world against Gunna.
And in the wake of the call leaking, it appears Rollo has a case. At times, he can be heard throwing blatant shots at other ATL icons like the Migos.
The people who only skin buying your label because of Wham. They not buying your label because of
Even his longtime producer Weezy got caught in the crossfire.
I would have spent $70 on another controller with the same money. And have to get another one like next few months.
I got 3 of them.
Exactly, bro.
Every time I bought a new one, it didn't fix the problem.
Not a problem. Even immediately when you get them sometimes.
Well, as the YSL leader making claims that
they just be bugging
his
sometimes.
edge after he departed from prison.
Yeah, they don't last, bro.
P used to be trying to Gucci Man. When Gucci Man found out that shit, he dropped it.
Doesn't matter.
P used to try to rap.
Well, they still friends, so how's that?
Yeah. Go out, end up going to jail. I gave you them turned so.
Away from the revelations provided by the jail calls, the war between Rollo and Thugger has raged on, with each man calling one another snitches and refusing to give an inch. Much like Thug, Rollo has had to face allegations that he snitched head on, maintaining that any paperwork he had was from a prosecutor misconduct hearing rather than a trial. Thug was among those who weren't trying to hear his explanation, and now he's getting his payback by citing Thug's own paper trail and leaked calls. Well, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Lil Baby and told him to cut me off. So now you're gonna have to go through what me and Gunna went through. We are waiting on that gospel album too. Alongside claims that Thug gave information on a murder charge, Rollo did not accept the YSL boss's attempts to say that his brother Unfunk wasn't an informant for taking an Alfred plea. The very same reasons that Gunna was labeled a rat. My brother would have rode the whole trip out, but when them guys took pleas, I told my brother to take it too. He had just did 12 years, and I ain't want to put my mama.
As soon as you put the plug in on the Sonic, you're 90%, 95% of the way there.
What other plugin? Through that again. He told his brother to do what Gunna did, but it's a problem when Gunna did it. Cooked his career when all he had to do was drop a good song. Through it all, Thug has insisted he was on the level. Stop trying to make me one of those boys. Death before dishonor. This way, kids. But at every turn, there's a new controversy lurking around the corner. Among the many accusations he made about his fellow Atlantans on the call, Thug labeled QC's P a rat.
He did the same thing P did, stood up in court. And they were Wham, they were trying to ever get too rocking with them rat. And you be preaching about that shit too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. Get wrong about that anyway. Nigga a rat, bro. I understand all that help put you on. Listen, man, that nigga is a rat. I don't know what happened. That nigga give me $1 million. Man, you're a rat. Whatever you talking about. You got somebody to take the chain gang. Imagine telling on nigga and the nigga still beat the Kato.
This isn't exactly a new accusation. In documents that were unearthed by YouTuber 1090 Jake, it was revealed that P, the architect behind one of ATL's most influential hip-hop institutions, had cooperated with the cops, but he always strenuously denied this. "Anybody know me know my character," he said in a statement at the time. "Our culture is so up. It's sad y'all living in this imaginary street dream. I'm changing lives and changing my family curse. I got no love
This is
for
actually
those
kind of
who
neat.
try to
This is
kill
not a
me
pro
or
one, but
mine.
this is
I
actually
ain't in
kind
the
of neat.
streets. I never wanted to be.
That one of the
I played the
retro
hand I was
classic.
dealt and made
No, that's
something
not
out
a pro.
of it. Y'all bums should do
The
the
other
same.
one was a pro. I
Stop
thought
glorifying
case.
dumb shit."
Yeah,
For a
once you
long
see the
time,
case,
this
that's
has
good.
essentially all blown over.
But it's just a
But as
regular
news
one. They
broke
need to
that Thug was
make
still
this
talking
as a
about
pro.
it, the
That
issue
would be
prompted another
fire.
venomous response from
Retro
Rollo.
style.
The only thing worse than a person that's going against family is a snake that's trying to divide the family so they can be the mob boss. Good music don't make you no made man. And soon, P weighed in too, sounding off on Thug. Imagine some broke-ass rats like Thugger and Pee Wee Ratsko trying to run a rat narrative on me. They know they talking about me. The sum total of everything that's happened is that Young Thug has gone from having all the momentum in the world to now seeing his reputation be picked apart for the world to see. In the wake of hearing the news,
Ooh, right there.
Joe Budden argued that every
Right at the
move he's
corner.
made since
Oh,
being
damn.
released has been inherently wrong.
I'd like to focus on a different S word other than snitch. Stock.
As it relates to
Young Thug, and it is plummeted. It is plummeted. Y'all could keep having y'all who rat and who didn't rat
No,
conversations.
the guy right there,
Young
right there, right
Thug
there.
stock.
Yeah.
Hey, Atlanta. I'm not even talking about
Guy
Atlanta.
behind you.
He could probably still sell out State Farm every night of the week. Outside of Atlanta, he is putting on a master class in how to take a good brand and totally f it up.
And these days, it's hard to argue with him. As for Gunna, it's clear that he's flourishing without him, rendering the need for his support redundant.
Family means everything to me because it starts with family, like before friends, you know what I'm saying? Before the neighborhood, before the world, you know what I mean? So like,
Plus, that's before he had his own snitching allegations to contend with. As the heat is continually applied to him, Thug seemed to agree with those who thought he should focus on the art, cryptically declaring, "Let this music talk, Spider." But ultimately, it might be a little too late for that, because in the view of people such as King Yella, fans have to hold them to the same standard as the other artists that they're less invested in.
Hey, this rat shit is funny to me.
Yeah.
Y'all pick and choose who y'all want to say a rat, who y'all. Hey, listen, just because a nigga make good music, man, don't justify him telling.
Similarly,
Gave us all my pop up behind it.
Waka.
There he is. There's the guy right here.
Rats are in the same
Right in
group
front of you.
with the
Right in front of
animal
you.
kingdom,
No,
the
right
scum
here.
of
Look.
the jungles. No honor amongst snakes and rats. Don't try to switch to a spider. No, your snakeskin already exposed. Elsewhere, Sauce has argued that all the chattering online was to uphold an image that he doesn't believe to be authentic.
The tallest about, but point blank period. What I was getting is that a lot of people get on this internet to be supporting these lame ass niggas that portray this mysterious ass persona on the internet.
Right there, right there.
Doing all
Oh,
this
he dead,
weird,
he dead.
standing weird and doing all this, being all secretive and
Wow.
you know, y'all know what I'm talking about without me.
Dude, what the fuck is going on?
But
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
crazy, yo.
But then y'all see certain people like myself or other artists that's out there just being
Missiles,
ourselves.
send a missiles.
When you really a gangster
I
and
think
you
it's
really a tough
R1
nigga, you not trying to act tough.
or
When you
L1,
really
something
come
like that.
from the struggle and you really come from poverty, you really come from these type of things and you've been through these situations, you got real criminal record, criminal background, you've been in multiple interrogations and things of that nature. You're not on the internet in this rap industry trying to perceive on this internet to be a gangster until it's brought to you. You know, all that old mysterious ass, we trying to guess what we
If your child has used Roblox, you might be owed significant compensation from a lawsuit currently underway. Find out if you qualify. While marketed as safe for children,
hide in the dark shall come to light.
It got so bad that we reached a point where even 6ix9ine is trying to exert the moral high ground over Thug.
And I'm gonna leave this shit real clear. Me, I do not give a I don't care. I don't give a Since I came home, y'all know it. I wear my shit. I wore my shit from day one. Yeah, I did it in what? I'm outside. Y'all know I'm outside. I'm outside. I never told on my friends. I don't tell on my friends. This wasn't my man's, nigga. Y'all know they wasn't my man's. That's what hurt y'all. Like, damn, like, he's right. Oh, he's right. I hate this. Yeah. These telling their friends. Niggas didn't even ask him. They said, take my number. Here's my number. Call me, but don't tell nobody about my number. What?
But it's not just the likes of Tekashi who lost faith in Thug. Even in his own dedicated subreddit, his fans are coming to terms with the fact that things have gone beyond the pale. This was genuinely the worst case scenario for Thug other than losing the trial. Bro was supposed to come out like Gucci. You hate to see it. And to make matters worse, the memes have started coming in thick and fast too. With everything blowing up in his face, Thug must be doing the utmost to find out where all this information is coming from. But he's not the only one. Upon doing some investigation, academics believe Thug's former signee might be behind the leaks.
I'm almost certain Gunna's team is leaking it to his fan pages. I'm almost certain, okay? I know they're not going to agree to it, right? But I'm almost certain that Gunna's lawyers pulled, because yes, when you're in the case, you don't have to go through a Freedom of Information Act or anything like this, and some of these things would even be available.
He got you flagged?
If you try to do a FOIA.
Oh, wait, how he got you flagged though?
All of these things may have been gotten from maybe somebody who was in the case that would request them, and it could have been something for the nature of an appeal.
So you get flagged for, because you're streaming.
You're a defendant.
Another likely scenario is that DA Fannie Willis is sowing further seeds of discontent between them to prove that these are not meant to be idolized, but frauds who aren't who they're purported to be. Either way, things are going from bad to worse for Thug, and those who crave the drama in hip-hop are braced for more. Thug said Gunna was on calls crying to women saying he misses them so much, he gotta find a way to come home to them, and ignored Thug when Thug reached out. Fanny, I need them calls. Ain't no saints in this. They all did bad. Gunna's calls probably hilarious too. All the while, the civil war that Thug's calls have created rages on, with Lil Baby and P of Quality Control unfollowing each other on IG. Before the CEO then decided to troll Thugger even further on IG by cementing his status as an informant. New documentary coming soon. The Rat That Just Keep Telling, at YSL at Thug, executively produced by me. Ultimately, the source of the leaks might remain unknown, but if their goal was to orchestrate a smear campaign and cast doubt on Thug's character, then they'll be thrilled by the results. Now, the scheduled rollout of Thug's fourth major legal project and study is turning to damage control rather than the victory lap that it should have been shaping up as. If Thug doesn't manage to make the right amends and play this expertly, then he could go from a hollowed superstar to a has-been in the space of just a few months. And if you told me a year ago that would be the case, I don't think me or anyone else would have believed it was possible for Thug to fall so fast, and without any room for him to claw back from his previous position as a beloved and influential star.
I know.
If you're chasing more unique sounds in 2025, you need this plugin. This is Reimagine and Co-Producer. You can take any sample you find and flip it into infinite one-of-a-kind variations that are unique. Here's how it works. Just open up your DAW and drop in the Co-Producer plugin from Output. It listens to your track and finds samples that match your vibe, key, and rhythm. Just search for a sample you're looking for, like Dreamy Synth.
Don't say you like this, but you want something a bit more unexpected.
Just hit Reimagine and boom, it transforms Output's premium musician-made samples into endless.
For a long time now, Young Thug was facing the downfall of his empire. Hit with a 56-count RICO indictment, Thugger and the YSL
one boy left in this clip,
way of Fulton County against them as they look to make an example out of them as a criminal street gang. But as of right now, Thugger is man once more, with a far better sentence than most people would have imagined when it seemed like he was going to be jammed up for the rest of his life. But none of this would have been possible in the first place if it weren't for the state of Georgia pulling off the legal equivalent of fumbling the bag and destroying their own chances to achieve the results they put so much time, effort, and cash into.
You think they're going to be on some rookie shit like that? But they fucked up the case 45 times. It should have been a mistrial. Even if he got convicted, he was going to get off on appeal. 100%, no way, no how. The feds don't move like that.
It's your boy Luesta, and this is how the Fulton County failed to destroy Young Thug and YSL. When the man lesser known as Jeffrey Williams was taken into custody, it seemed like he might never see the outside world ever again. Charged under the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, Thug and 27 others, many of whom would take pleas long before now, were hit with everything from murder, robbery, and theft, carjackings, assaults, and
Too
more.
nice, bro. I'm
Jury
too nice,
selection
bro. I'm still
process
alive. I know I'm still alive. I'm too nice, bro.
taking
I'm
almost
too
a
nice,
year,
bro.
and in
I'm too
turn,
nice, bro.
the trial took over 18 months to reach its conclusion on
I'm too
Halloween.
nice, bro. I haven't
That
died
day,
yet. I picked up
Georgia
someone
learned
else's
that at
gun.
long last, the
Then
YSL
someone's at the
leader
door.
might be willing to take a plea deal. And while he did plead guilty to involvement in gang-related activity, he wasn't happy to let the prosecutors get their way. At that point, Thug almost faced 25 years behind bars, and 20 years behind bars if the state's recommendation for sentencing was accepted. But his lawyer Brian Steele revealed that he refused to cooperate in the way that they wanted by not labeling himself a gang leader or claiming his music incited violence.
But the state offered him 15 years on probation, but they keep piling on these conditions. He just said, he made up his mind. He said, I'm just going to go with it. I got to get home. Judge may not let me home, but I'm not doing these conditions to admit that I'm the leader and I'm involved in the killing, and my music just promoted everybody to do it. He's not going to do that. So he did not do that. And that's how we wound up here.
Thug himself then spoke as proceedings drew to a close, issuing a heartfelt apology to everyone involved while also insisting that he would learn from this.
I take full responsibility for my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names, my managers, my kids that's not here. Really, everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just having so much time investing into this,
With Monday.com's intuitive work management platform, you have the power. Not IT, not admins. You're in charge. So you can tailor work exactly how you love to do it. For example, you can add custom fields and choose how you like to view your work without needing help from IT.
I'm not done yet, boy.
That's why over 225,000 customers love to use Monday.com.
Thank you so much, bro.
Because you have the freedom to build it exactly how you picture it. The first work platform you'll love to use.
With the rappers asking for 3 years on an ankle monitor with time served, Thug also got to participate in a charity concert and donate money to the city of Georgia. But interestingly, the conditions that he really fought for was to be able to work with the man that everyone had previously labeled a snitch in Gunna.
As well as Mr. Sergio Kitchens. He's a phenomenal artist. He goes perform the Gunna. Mr. Williams and Mr. Kitchens are contractually obligated, and they frequently perform music.
Following the statements from both defense and prosecution, the judge was left to weigh everything up, and she took some time considering all the factors.
Was willing to entirely dismiss one of the gang counts and was willing to entirely dismiss this, machine gun count. Was willing to give a sentence that permitted Mr. Williams to walk out of the door today, and therefore does not seem to be particularly worried that Mr. Williams, if on the streets, would be a danger to society.
I ain't even do nothing no more.
Taking that into consideration. And
that was incredible.
Once it was all said and done, she decided to remove the prison side of the sentence in favor of time served and let him re-enter the world on probation and with many special conditions attached that can land him back inside if he ever violates them.
After you serve your 15 years of probation, if you have been successful on that probation, and I sincerely hope that you are, then at the end of that 15 years, I will commute the entire rest of any service portion of your sentence to time served.
After 2 years, the rundown of what they can charge him with was 5 years in prison, which has been commuted to time already served, allowing him to walk free. The time served is followed by 15 years of probation, but an additional 20 years
on TV
of
or on the PlayStation,
meaning that he could serve this time in custody if he violates probation. So in a way, it's a 40-year sentence. But Thug also got to leave court in the back of a Mercedes that day rather than head back inside. Considering this was the longest trial in the history of the state of Georgia, Fulton County probably wanted to get a whole lot more out of this. Because not only is Thug free on probation and with commuted sentences, but other defendants like Qua and Lil Rod have walked away in the same way. Instead of suffering heavy losses, YSL are now celebrating. So too is Thugger's girl, Mariah the Scientist, who took aim at non-believers before hopping straight on a plane to see Jeffrey.
That's really been a long time. It has been really hard.
There was people who was telling me I would never see him again. There was people who was laughing at me and laughing at the situation, making fun of us. Man, this shit's so fucking crazy, man. It's supposed to be a prayer. Hold on. Thank you, God. And amen. Now back to you. All you motherfuckers who doubted me and doubted this shit and said this nigga was never coming back. Fuck all y'all. What you gonna say now, bitch?
While some would say justice has been served, this is a catastrophic blow for Fulton County's DA and the prosecution. Because to say that they pulled out all the stops to paint YSL as demonic would be an understatement. The only problem is that once it was time to take it to trial, they proved themselves totally incompetent and incapable of proving what they once seemed so sure of. From the very outset of Thug being taken into custody, the prosecution and DAs used every hearing and public statement to depict him as a villain, making him out to be more of a mob boss rather than a musician whenever possible.
You see the shadow in the back of the room. He's the one directing traffic. He is the one that we're all afraid of. He's the one that's king slime. He's pulling the shots. He is the most dangerous of the 28, Judge. And I implore you not to grant him a bond. He is dangerous. The setup they've given to you is actually going to be less control, not more. If he gets a burner, Judge, and the court may know this, a lot of the communications that Mr. Williams is on FaceTime because it's not traceable, it's not trackable. And we know that to be their MO. He gets a burner, he gets in there, he runs his gang from inside, and he won't get that, and no one's going to throw his cell.
And from a defendant slipping a Percocet into Thug's hand, through to the chaos that ensued when Lil Rod was escorted into the court, it initially seemed like YSL were going to make their job easy for them.
Take a look at the part we highlighted here. Do you see this? Right there. According to court motions, Young Thug's fellow defendant Khalif Adams passed Percocet to Young Thug under the guise of a handshake right in front of the entire courtroom.
With all that was going down, even the hip-hop media started to look at Thug like he might really be this ruthless man that they were maintaining he was.
They must really have him in some solitary confinement type shit for real. I agree. I think so.
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into with a 3.6 GPA.
90% of students with a 4.0 plus GPAs get rejected from universities like Harvard, Stanford, and other top 10 universities. Your child needs these three key factors to get into an Ivy League or top 25 university. And it's not having a good GPA or SAT score. Let me explain. Top universities made SAT and ACT submissions optional. And with over 100 applicants a year, as a parent, you know your child needs to stand out. Top universities like Harvard, Stanford, Princeton, and others admit students who will have a successful career after.
That's weird. That nigga weird. Why would you do that? That nigga weird. What is it?
Why not?
Where is this? It's randomized. That's what you put? That's randomly put. Yeah. There we go.
Most people fantasize about winning.
What did I say? I didn't see it. Oh man, I don't know which is which. Oh yeah. That's one thing. No, this one has to start with something. That might mean that might have catch up. Here you are, sir. Oh shit. Ooh, thank you so much, bro. Here you are, sir. Ooh, thank you so much, bro. You share so much. Yeah, I'm hungry.
Cryptocurrency crashed to zero value.
Legend.
Marcus lost everything and was left explaining to bankruptcy lawyers why he'd invested millions in digital currency managed by a teenager named Kyle. 2.
Made him out a little
Jennifer
bit.
won 12 million and bought 47 cars because she always wanted options. Not classic cars, not luxury vehicles with resale value.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Structure disintegrated Einstein. I'll tell Marty I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of Einstein and the cosmos are completely intact.
Back to the Future is not just a cult classic, it's a time-traveling legend that's captured hearts for decades. Perhaps your parents to include.
Good talk.
But even the biggest fans don't know some juicy behind-the-scenes secrets that the cast recently spilled. From hidden character quirks to on-set surprises, these revelations add a whole new layer to the beloved trilogy. Time to jump into the past and the future of Back to the Future like never before. The evolution of the time machine. When most people think about Back to the Future, one of the first images that comes to mind is that shiny silver DeLorean speeding down the street, leaving fiery tire tracks as it blasts into another era. It's become an iconic piece of pop culture, almost as famous as the characters themselves. But believe it or not, the DeLorean wasn't always the plan, and fans might have missed this detail. In fact, the time machine originally had a very different, much less flashy form. Something that might surprise even long-time
A refrigerator?
fans. In the early drafts of the script, the time machine wasn't even
A TARDIS?
it was actually envisioned as a time chamber of sorts. And at one point, the concept was that the time travel device would be housed inside a refrigerator. Yes, a refrigerator.
Oh.
The idea was that the characters would climb into this big, bulky machine to travel through time. It had a more sci-fi laboratory feel, closer to the kind of thing you'd expect in a 50s B movie. But while this might have made sense in terms of science fiction tropes, it lacked the energy and excitement that the movie was aiming for. Plus, it wasn't exactly practical. How would you move a refrigerator around to different places to set up time travel adventures? This is where the idea of mobility.
You know that Rick and Morty on Jones right there. That's his name, Marty.
Yeah.
Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale realized that a stationary machine like a fridge wouldn't give the story the dynamism it needed. Imagine Doc Brown trying to cart a refrigerator to a lightning-struck clock tower. Yeah, not quite the same thrill. They needed something that could move, something cool, and preferably something a teenager would be fascinated by. Enter the DeLorean. The DeLorean DMC-12 was already a standout car in real life. Its sleek stainless steel body, low frame, and signature gull-wing doors made it futuristic. Even if it had already been continued by the time filming started, it looked like it could fly through time even before any special effects were added. The filmmakers jumped on it. It wasn't just about style either. It was also about adding personality to the machine. By turning the time machine into a car, they made it more than just a plot device. It became a character in its own right. Choosing the DeLorean also allowed for some pretty unforgettable moments in the film. The dramatic scenes where the
Nigga,
car
when the
speeds
car
up to
drives
88
into them,
miles per hour,
that shit
the
blew my
trail of
mind.
fire
Nigga.
left behind,
That's it.
and the flux capacitor
Yeah, that shit was crazy for real.
It all added to the magic and visual excitement.
100
The
gigawatts.
DeLorean made time
And
travel
today,
cool.
nigga, a gigawatt is a gigabyte.
That car helped sell the whole concept of the movie,
Well, and
especially to
wattage.
younger audiences
So there
who
is a
probably care
gigawatt.
more about
Now,
invention than technical plausibility. It's almost hard to imagine
That's
Back to the
crazy.
Future without the DeLorean. It's so deeply
everything
tied
makes
to the
sense,
identity
bro.
of the film that the thought of a refrigerator doing the time traveling feels almost absurd now.
Because the doors is the
That's the
I8.
beauty of the creative process. Ideas involved,
Right though.
often
The
for
doors
the
of the
better.
I8 are inspired
Now,
by
you
that
might
car
find
right
it hard to
there.
believe now, but Back to the Future wasn't an instant hit behind the scenes. Let's dig into that unbelievable fact.
It dropped
Initial
down.
rejection. The film's journey to the big screen was pretty rocky at first. When Robert Zemeckis and Bob Gale came up with the idea, it was fresh, exciting, and totally different from anything else out there. But studios weren't quite sure what to make of it. The story involved time travel, quirky characters, and a blend of sci-fi and comedy that didn't fit neatly into one category. This made a lot of executives nervous. They couldn't figure out how to market something so unconventional. Zemeckis and Gale pitched the idea to multiple studios, but the responses were mostly no. Some thought the concept was too weird. Others worried it was too
This
complicated.
movie was
for
crazy,
general
bro.
audiences.
It is a weird concept.
A few said the characters, especially the young Marty McFly, wouldn't resonate, or that the special effects needed would be too expensive or difficult to pull off convincingly. The tone of the film was also tricky. It mixed humor with real stakes, and balancing that is no small feat. Studios often prefer safer bets, and this script felt like a risk. What really kept the project alive was the persistence and belief from a few key people, most notably director Robert Zemeckis and producer Steven Spielberg.
Steven
Spielberg's
Spielberg?
name alone
Wow.
brought some serious weight and credibility. He saw the potential in the story and
I didn't
pushed
know.
for it to be made.
I agree with you. Now it makes
Universal
sense.
Pictures
Yeah.
to take a chance.
Totally
Even
makes
then,
sense.
Universal wasn't completely sold, but Spielberg's involvement gave them enough confidence to greenlight the project. Without that push, Back to the Future might have stayed stuck in development limbo forever.
Wow.
It's wild to think about how close the film came to never happening.
Not even happening, yeah.
Now, it's considered a classic, beloved by generations.
I still love that movie to this day.
Sequels, merchandise, and endless nostalgia. The past wasn't guaranteed. It was stubbornness, vision, and a little bit of Hollywood magic to turn a script that many rejected into one of the most iconic movies ever made. Fox's grueling
Nobody was gonna pick it up.
Michael J. Fox, who
I
eventually
love that song
immortalized
too.
the role, was always the first choice of director Robert Zemeckis and producer Bob Gale. However, the road to his
My brother
casting
got
was
to work
far
with
from
this guy,
straightforward.
Michael J. Fox.
At the time,
Have
Fox
Marcus
was
in
committed to the hit television
Oh yeah, I remember you
series
told me.
Family Ties, where he played the
I remember you told me about that.
fast-talking, conservative teenager
Hollywood secret?
Alex P. Keaton.
I think
The producers of the show were initially reluctant to release it, fearing that his absence would negatively impact their successful series. As a result, Fox had to decline the film offer, at least temporarily. With Fox unavailable, the role of Marty McFly was given to Eric Stoltz, a talented actor known for his dramatic intensity. For several weeks, filming proceeded with Stoltz in the lead. However, as production went on, it became increasingly clear to the filmmakers that while Stoltz was a skilled performer, his portrayal lacked the comedic timing and lighthearted energy
That's
they
crazy,
had
really.
envisioned for
That's
the
fucked
character.
up.
The role of Marty required a balance of earnestness and humor, an ability to portray a teenager bewildered by time travel without losing charm or relatability. Ultimately, the difficult decision was made to recast the part. When Fox became available due to changes in the Family Ties shooting schedule, the filmmakers immediately seized the opportunity.
That's why he was in
Fox
5 minutes
agreed
five.
to take on the role, even though implemented during an incredibly demanding schedule.
Mm.
By day, he filmed Family Ties, and by night, he portrayed Marty McFly in Back to the Future. For several months, he slept only a few hours a night, racing from one set to another,
Wow.
fueled by caffeine, adrenaline, and an unwavering commitment to his craft.
Wow.
Despite the exhausting workload, Fox maintained a professional attitude and delivered a performance that would become iconic in film history. Importantly, Michael J. Fox
And it's funny because Rick and Morty is exactly what those niggas did.
and the unusual
Yeah, bro.
circumstances of his
Exactly the same shit, bro.
rather than harboring
They
any
jump in
ill
the car and
will.
go end up on
Fox
the house.
expressed admiration
You know,
and
be that
respect
adventure.
for Stoltz's dedication and talent. The two have since developed a mutual respect, reflective of the professionalism both actors brought to a challenging situation.
Oh shoot.
Fox has often acknowledged that stepping into a role already in motion came with its own unique pressures, particularly when replacing a capable actor like Stoltz.
Fire.
Yet, his gratitude for the opportunity never wavered. He recognized that the role of Marty McFly was a once-in-a-lifetime chance, one that would define his career and resonate with generations of movie
No matter
goers.
what movie he did
The
after
result
that,
of
nobody
Fox's
remembers him
grueling
for nothing but this.
was nothing short of cinematic magic.
Nothing.
Back to the Future became a cultural phenomenon, blending sci-fi ingenuity with heartfelt storytelling and humor. Fox's portrayal was praised for its authenticity, comic timing, and emotional depth,
You've seen
perfectly
these Back to the
capturing
Future
the
movies?
disorientation
Yeah.
and wonder of a teenager thrust into the
I was
past.
laughing. Look at that
His
shit. That
first
happens
two
now.
co-stars Christopher Lloyd,
Can you believe
Leah
that?
Thompson,
You go to
and
20
Christopher
seconds, see, they
Glover
got some shit like that.
helped create a believable and memorable ensemble that audiences
Back to the
connected
Future
with
already
instantly.
had it in the movie.
Fox's efforts did not go unnoticed by his peers or the public. Industry insiders marveled at his
You see in the Louis Vuitton store?
two high-profile
What?
roles
In there?
without compromising the
In the
quality
Back
of
to the
his
Louis
work.
Vuitton store?
Mm-mm.
Viewers embraced
Have you seen it recently?
Alex P. Keaton and Marty McFly, a rare
Bro,
triumph
you will love it.
Really?
You will love it.
This period
What?
marked not only a career
It's a bag.
but also a testament
The Louis Vuitton bag.
tenacity
The store, Louis building,
The outside?
it's a literal bag and it's covered Louis Vuitton. Like, there's no windows. It's just a bag, bro. This shit looks great. Oh, I have a picture. Like this.
Oh, you got a back one?
for storytelling.
The big-
We're not done with Fox.
Mm-hmm.
This time,
I with my cousin. He know that shit. She was like, what the fuck?
Thompson's initial tensions with Michael.
That's-
What made
Bro,
Michael always
that's what I said.
making of that
I was like, that's some marketing
See that
genius.
from a fucking helicopter know what it is.
Marketing genius, bro.
And not only that, but that's the first bag they got famous for.
Bro.
Before they made any type of bag, they made those treasure chests like that. Those big ass bags. So back in the days, that's how people traveled.
Today,
And they would
they
put
seem
everything into
like
those
the
things and then
perfect
put up the shipping
on-screen duo.
containers.
Fox as the
That's
plucky,
it.
But
lovable,
they're known for having the best bags. So when
as his teenage
they had those
mother,
corners
Lorraine,
made of metal,
stuck
look at
in a
it.
very awkward situation
Before they made of
thanks to
metal,
some time travel hijinks.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah,
that would protect them from being slid
The
around.
vibes are quite so warm and
People
fuzzy.
used to buy Louis Vuitton. And not only that,
Goes back
when
to
you
the
order the
film's
bag,
original lead actor,
and that's when they
Eric
start making it.
Stoltz. Stoltz had been cast as Marty McFly months
You never
before
bought a bag
Fox
that was
entered the
made.
picture. The crew even
Remember,
spent
I
several
got back
weeks
in
of footage
16.
and
Wow.
for all intents and purposes,
Wow.
he was
So
working
everything
during
was
the early
handmade.
days of filming. Leah Thompson, who
That's
was
crazy.
cast from the beginning as Lorraine, had already spent significant time acting opposite Stoltz, and the two had become friends. He was serious about the role, perhaps too serious in some ways. Stoltz was known for his method acting style, and he took a very intense, dramatic approach to the character. That kind of dedication can be admirable, especially in a profession as emotionally demanding as acting. So when Stoltz was let go because the filmmakers felt he just wasn't bringing the right tone to the film, it was a bit of a gut punch, especially for those like Thompson who had bonded with him. Understandably, Thompson was a little resentful. It wasn't just that a friend had been fired, It was that he had been replaced with someone who, at the time, she didn't fully respect. Michael J. Fox was a huge TV star, thanks to Family Ties.
Yeah, you thought that was the first guy that was gonna play it. The guy that was hugging that girl.
Movie stars were seen as a cut above. And TV actors often had to fight to be taken seriously in Hollywood. Thompson has admitted in interviews that she saw herself as a movie star and viewed Fox as just a TV star, which immediately created a sense of superiority and emotional distance. She wasn't rude or confrontational, but there was a definite wall between them in those early days. It didn't help that the atmosphere on set was still tense from the sudden casting change. Everyone was under pressure to reshoot scenes quickly, stay on schedule, and deliver a hit. Fox was juggling filming Back to the Future at night while still shooting Family Ties during the day, which meant he was often exhausted and running on fumes. But despite the stress, Fox brought a completely different energy to the set,
I would have been like,
one that would ultimately define.
I'm just gonna do the movie.
He had this natural charisma, a sharp comedic instinct, and an easygoing personality that started to shift the dynamic of the entire production. At first, Thompson wasn't sure what to make of him. She was used to the more serious tone that Stoltz brought to the character, and Fox's more light-hearted, playful approach took some adjusting. But as they filmed more scenes together, particularly the now famous sequences in the 50s where Lorraine awkwardly flirts with Marty, something clicked. Thompson began to realize that the humor Fox brought wasn't just funny, it was necessary. His timing was impeccable, and he had this gift for making absurd situations feel emotionally real. The whole tone of the film shifted in the best possible way. Where Stoltz had brought gravity, Fox brought levity and spark. And that, in the end, was exactly what the story needed. Over time, Thompson's opinion of Fox completely changed. She came to admire not just his talent, but
That's
his
good enough. Really good thought. That's like the latest speech. What? 10 lives Jim Jones got checked.
He was my partner. His partners. Every time you see me in the newsroom, I have diplomats.
You can't compete. Not on this level.
When I'm kicking ass, when I come to the club 30 deep, it did what? It made the diplomats look good.
I need diplomats. I can compete at the top level. Right?
I'm claiming he's nicer than Nas on the mic. Every one of y'all from my era. It's a line about creating love and hip hop.
I made that name Love and Hip Hop. That's my name. They can make that name.
Jim Jones had
Yeah.
2 decades straight. He was the CEO of Diplomats. And today, we're exposing every single lie with receipts. After digging through court documents, old interviews, and
You believe that? These details AI bullshit, yo. I don't be believing those channels be real. You gotta show me something. You can't talk like that and be real.
I'll try. I subscribe. Yeah, I think I have something.
I know over there. That dude is so annoying, bro.
They're trying to charge you per minute.
Yeah, we gotta watch him. That is just growling, bro.
Dudes can be men.
Man,
I have a long range weapon now. You got a license to keep yapping or what? Don't do it, buddy. Now we're going back. Welcome to New York, the city of hustlers and scammers. What is the difference between an honest hustler trying to make a buck and a
oh, this guy's crazy, nigga. He's not even from here, by the way.
I accidentally stumbled upon a rather creative scam that relies upon you being an apologetic little bit. Maybe I'm just taking a look. I like that Scarface one. Okay. It's the wrong. Oh, okay, well. I see. Can you delete it? I'm not going to delete it, but I get it. Oh, you didn't want to play? No. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm just not going to go to my phone right now as a principal.
He took a picture of it. He's not like that one right there. He took a picture of it.
This is worth the United States of America.
pussy? All right. Just trying to throw hands. Then I found this 100% legit Apple authorized reseller selling 100% real Apple products on the corner of the street. Bro, my sound canceling? Are they real? Can I hold them? They're like legit though? Yeah. How much? They're not like stolen or anything? Am I gonna get like arrested for buying these or anything? They're not like stolen serial number or anything? No, I'm just asking. The 200 now? Yeah. Damn. Is it legit? How much? 100. 100? It's 200 in the store. From Apple, we sell half. That's it. Yeah, we sell the half price.
You know what those are, right?
Sets open.
When niggas go into the store and then they other people's identity.
Well, maybe, but I want to know if they're real.
They're real. Look it.
It looks
Real,
kind of
right.
real. How'd you get it so cheap?
Yeah, half price. 500.
I see.
They give people like
Like Destiny used to go into the bio, get all the shit. This is what they do. This is how they get the money.
Yeah, to them on.
Oh no.
You buy a sample that I can see. I'm just trying to figure out if they're legit. That's what I'm saying. Are they like real? That's what I'm saying. You have like receipts from Apple Store? Let's try to get it. Let's see. If it's the AirPods, if they're legit.
Because you don't connect it for the phone, you know. Sometimes they connect for this one. It's not enough.
They're fake, nigga. I know because GG got a problem from like
Too good to be true. You feel me? Like, why so cheap? Why so cheap?
Bro, I told you, bro.
Well, where you get them? Where you get them? You get them from Apple?
Yeah, but now
Who gets it from Apple?
bro, I can't talk to you that people. You wanna
$100, $100. I'm trying to make sure it's legit.
what I'm saying, bro? It's not your business. You
Oh. I'm probably gonna skip it. Now I'm like, yeah, but where did you get them? That's my question. Why you feel like that? Oh boy, no. I saw that one. Oh. Well, that's good of it.
I'm like, do not open the door because I didn't know who it was. Yeah, no, I didn't know which neighbor it was.